Somehow that's going to be the first thing people probably hear when they fire up the stream. Or it's just going to be me saying somehow that's going to be the first thing people hear. Anyways.
Well, if it is, like I said 3 years ago when I said without any further jibber jabber in my dumbass mouth, and you said the same thing, I'm just going to say the same thing I said back then. Womp womp.
So anyway, welcome to another episode of Weaponized Autism. Yes, it is another reaction stream, and I am your host, and I am here with my brother in Tism, Kason.
I'm back, bitches.
Yeah, this time actually on Discord instead of just hanging out in the chat.
Although I almost did just join for the live chat because I was feeling off today, but somewhere along the way it changed and I'm here.
Oh, well.
Also, it's worth noting that in the main, at least in the next gen versions, in the main menu for the Resident Evil 4 remake, at the bottom of the screen now, it now says PlayStation Store Resident Evil Requiem.
Oh, that's nice. They're sliding adverts into video games now. That's lovely.
While I have this thing on before I turn it off, I'm gonna check Resident Evil 2 real quick because I'm curious. But we got some good stuff for you guys today. From what I'm looking at, it looks like a body cam video.
Yeah, this was gonna be this was the next in line in the Watch Later tab at the end of the stream yesterday, but I opted to end the stream on the Joe Santagato video. This one is this is another new one from August the Duck. She broke into a car and still played the victim.
Was she on camera breaking into the car?
Probably not. I think we're gonna find out.
Wait, did I say that right? Yeah, I think I did.
You
that she was caught on camera and yet she still tried to play victim. Dude, are we later on? Are we gonna be able to look at that thing I sent you earlier?
We'll have to see because I've got at least 2 videos lined up in the Watch Later that are over 20 minutes long. One of them is a Life of Kai video on Cyrax per your suggestion.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And the video you sent me is close to a half hour long.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I figured we could have at least looked at the opening pimp slap.
We could do that as at the end of the stream as like a teaser for next time on Weaponized Autism.
React Edition.
Alright.
Also, that Requiem ad is not in Resident Evil 2, which would have made sense if it was, but oh well.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's only in RE4. And maybe Village, but I don't have Village installed. But I'm just gonna shut this off. We're gonna move on.
Yep. So, are you ready to get started? Because I am.
Let's go.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, yes ma'am.
Why?
Turn around, please.
Why? Is this a joke?
Well, I'm just letting you know, when you trespassed inside the work
It
vehicle...
didn't go in it. My arm was in it at the most.
I want to pose a quick thought experiment to you. If somebody walked up to your house and noticed that your door was cracked open, opened the door all the way, reached in without technically taking a step into your house, and stole your wallet, would you consider that trespassing? Don't worry, I know your answer is yes. I only ask that because today, we are looking at a video of a woman who seems to disagree with that sentiment. Body cam footage is one of the greatest greatest inventions of our time. Not only because of the obvious reason that it just helps keep everybody accountable and honest, but also it allows us to watch people make fools of themselves when they've gone their entire life up until the point that the body cam footage starts rolling, believing that the entire world revolves around them. Today we're watching a video of a woman who called the police on a garbage truck because it was making too much noise. But she didn't stop there. She went outside from her apartment, walked up to the guy doing her a public service and said, "Hey, can you shut off the garbage truck because it's making too much noise for me?" Obviously, he says no, and then she takes it upon herself to get inside of the truck and turn it off. They get both sides of the story, they put the lady in handcuffs, and then they spend 10 minutes trying to explain to this grown woman why getting inside of somebody's vehicle and turning it off is considered trespassing. All the while, this lady is vehemently defending herself, claiming that she never got into the vehicle, she just reached in to turn it off. It's one of those videos where the longer you watch it, the more you start to wonder, how has this person made it this long? It's a longer video though, so we're not going to waste any more time. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
In other words, what we have is a classic textbook case of Karenitis.
Did he just say we wonder how they lasted this long?
Yep.
I say the same about most of my bloodline.
It's a wonder people like this don't accidentally drown themselves in the shower.
I'd say bathtub makes more sense, but if they manage to drown themselves in the shower, that's just damn uncanny.
Well, that's why I said it.
It took me a second to get it.
Or wonder how they don't accidentally hang themselves trying to tie their own shoes.
When British Honduras became Belize, they designed a new tree on it. I would like to hang myself from that tree.
Oh. Or as I like to call it, David Carradine Simulator.
Anyways, that's the more or less AI moderation setting off term.
All right, who's involved? Who called? You called?
I called up this gentleman.
What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Are you hurt?
No, not really.
You want Max to check you out?
No.
Let me talk to him first, really quick, okay? Sir?
How you doing, man?
All right. Are you hurt?
No.
All right. I just had to ask you that real quick. Let me get with her and then I'll come back, all right? She called. What's going on?
I live upstairs and I'm trying to work. I had a phone call coming and this noise just keeps going and going and going. So I just was on the balcony and I was like, "Excuse me, like can you make that noise stop?" Because he wasn't in the vehicle, it wasn't moving or anything. Like, can you just make the noise stop? Like I have to get on this phone call. People live up here.
Alright, so I feel like we're already off to a bit of a poor start. Saying that people live up here as if this is like a foreign concept to anybody involved. The ironic part is that just makes her look worse. It's like, yeah, people do live in apartments. Notice how nobody else is trying to break into the garbage truck because everybody on planet Earth knows what a service truck making a noise means.
And he just dismissed me, so I came down and I was like, "Can you please make this noise stop?" And he's like, "Get the f*** out of here." And I'm like, "Oh, I'll get the f*** out of here." So I come around to the side. I didn't get in the vehicle, but it was slightly open, so I just stepped up and I shut it off one notch.
Okay, so this is the first instance of her saying this bullshit. Again, the idea that you could turn off a vehicle by turning the key without getting into the truck just seems like such a silly thing for anybody to try and rationalize that I really don't understand where the disconnect is. Like this.
What?
That is one hell of a reach.
Yeah, like, you've got to have, like... Is she like Michael Jordan at the end of Space Jam? When his arm stretches like 15 feet across the court?
While the weird, strong alien things are grabbing his ankles trying to stop him?
Yeah.
Like, good God. Sounds like my ex trying to twist the narrative. Good God.
How do you not consider that that's entering the vehicle? A piece of your body reached into the truck to turn it off. That is entering the vehicle. You dunce.
And if it's not your vehicle, it's still breaking and entering.
Yeah. That would be like the example August started the video off with somebody reaching through your door or your window and taking your wallet, but it's like, I didn't enter the place to take it.
It's like just. I'm about to turn to Wesker from the Wesker and Friends video we looked at last React stream. Well, actually, that one React stream, and Wesker's like, "Get a move on," and Chris is like, "Yes, Daddy," and Wesker's like, "Shut the fuck," and it cuts off. Just the way Wesker said, "Shut the fuck up," and it cuts off. That's about to be me with this bitch.
Like I said, Karenitis.
But is her last name Malarkey? I wouldn't be surprised.
That.
Lady's gonna mention that she has dogs. I wonder what she'd think if one day her dogs were barking too much. One of her neighbors got annoyed, and they came over, opened her door, and took her dog, without ever taking a full step in. I wonder if she'd consider that a crime.
And he pulled me by my arm.
The car? The key?
The key, yeah, I just shut it off one notch, and he pulled me by my arm down, and he like held on to me really tight and like pulled me. And so I pushed him to get off of me, and then he punched me in the face.
Okay. You have your ID or anything on you?
I can go get it upstairs.
Alright.
Like that escalated
really quick.
extremely quick.
Can you go ahead and turn around for me really quick? I'm just gonna detain you and put you in handcuffs, okay?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, yes ma'am.
Why?
Turn around, please.
Why? Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke.
What is happening? Because
Like I said, I'm detaining you right now. You're not under arrest. I'm just
Of your own
detaining you.
actions.
Okay.
Oh no, the consequences of my. Yeah, pretty much.
I thought that's what I said. Yeah, the consequences of your own actions, bitch. Or, as I like to call it, FAFO.
I get the feeling, and if you were to look inside her brain, it would just be a barren wasteland with like tumbleweeds blowing across.
It'd be Las Vegas and Fallout.
Yeah.
Except the buildings aren't functioning at all.
Very much. Ugh.
Or better
That's
yet,
very
Raccoon City, Sweden.
Raccoon City?
And Requiem.
Yeah. Raccoon City for the last almost 30 years.
Certified bro moment.
Are you standing away from the phone right now?
No, it's right in front of me on my it's right in front of me on the Godzilla phone holder.
Okay, because it's doing that thing again, where it makes it sound like you're 10 feet away.
Hold up, let me,
Which that's probably just a computer failure on my end.
let me try something. How about now?
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, when it said switch to PS5, I thought that meant that I could have the thing going on the phone, but the audio would come from the PS5 controller. Nope, it transferred.
Hmm.
And it's like, I can't look at the screen share on PS5 yet.
Yeah, I don't know why that's an issue.
It would certainly make things a lot easier, dude.
It would.
Especially with the way the phone app always wants to shit itself when it's on a screen share for like hours at a time. Not your fault, but just some devices aren't built for that.
That is very true.
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's worth it to get to react to this shit.
All right. Speaking of
Okay,
which,
now my phone's saying transfer to console timed out. Please check that your console is on and track it. It was never on. Transfer to a dead console. I literally had to rejoin the call here. Okay, let's move on.
technology. It works until you need it to.
I'm really curious as to, like, what her thought process was with calling the police in the first place. I mean, I'm assuming it's because she's claiming she got punched in the face, and that might very well be the truth. The guy says that's not what happened. She says it is. We'll never know for certain. But even if she did get punched in the face, I don't think there's many jurisdictions, period, especially not many in Florida, where the police would choose to pursue this claim of her getting punched instead of what started this whole thing. Especially with how she described it. She entered somebody's vehicle, they justifiably removed her, she pushed them, and they punched her back. Feeling like you have the right to physically assault somebody after you attempt to illegally enter their car is crazy.
I asked you if you were hurt and did you need medics. I don't see any injuries on you, but from what you just told me, okay, you went and entered his car, his work vehicle.
I just
you
shut
turned
the
it
thing
up.
off.
Okay, can you shut the car from the outside, ma'am?
I was standing on the thing and I pulled. Now I can't do anything, but I just shut it off. I didn't get in the vehicle.
I sincerely just, like, don't understand what this woman is thinking. Like, sure, I can wrap my head around a person not thinking, like, what she did was illegal, because, you know, some people aren't the brightest. But to not understand that, like, regardless if you think it was okay or not, that you went inside of a vehicle because you can't turn a vehicle off.
What?
I have literal mental retardation, and I know that's bad.
I wouldn't do that. I mean, it's a garbage truck. It's gonna be loud for the duration of however fucking long it takes for him to do his job. It's like, oh fucking well. Is it a minor inconvenience? Yes. Does it warrant you breaking the law just because you're mildly inconvenienced? No. Of course this bitch is in Florida.
Yeah, to quote Bill Nye the Science Guy, grow the fuck up. Take your glasses off, motherfucker.
Oh.
What did you say?
Do what?
I thought I heard you say something.
No?
I don't know. I thought it must have been a background noise or something. But all they said was, "Take the glasses off, motherfuckers."
Oh.
Anyways.
Off with a manual key from the outside is just absurd. How is she not getting this?
The bottom took it very low. I understand that.
Because her IQ is brown, that's why.
But it runs. How you doing? How you doing? So,
Damn.
it's very low. So she goes in the truck and shut it off while I'm trying to load this truck up.
Okay.
So I grabbed her, put her down, and she hit herself in the mouth. I punched her in the mouth.
Out of the truck when she was in the truck.
She went in the truck, yes.
Okay.
So obviously, like I said, there's no real way for us to know if she actually got punched or not, but I really do think legally, either way, the police probably wouldn't have cared. You know, like I said, if you enter somebody's vehicle and they pull you out of the vehicle, you do not then have the right to assault them. So if you push somebody after you basically break into their car, you should probably expect to get pushed back. Now, if this guy started, like, beating the shit out of her, okay, that's obviously a very different scenario. But it's a crazy bold move to push somebody after you just allowed yourself into their vehicle.
So she opened the door with an open door.
What do you suppose the over and under is of this chick being from a blue state who just moved to Florida and doesn't realize that Florida is that public workers in Florida are pretty much an entirely different breed?
I'd say about 95.
95 over 5? Yeah, that more than likely.
Oh, my brain shit itself.
No, I mean that's the over under. It's like 95 over 5. Like there's a 5% chance that she's not, and then a 95% chance that she is from a blue state.
Probably Pritzker's, Illinois.
Or, because I know a lot of people have been migrating from New York after voting in a Muslim communist who is not delivering on any of his campaign promises. Shocker. A communist promises utopia and brings nothing but abject misery.
Isn't that most politicians, though?
Like, if only there were people who lived who lived under communist regimes who could have told you from the outset, that's a bad idea, don't vote for him. But
Yeah,
Apparently
there's people I know. I'm sorry, what?
I was about to say, but apparently they don't know anything. They only lived under despotic regimes.
Yeah, and dude, I know like people who are like 5 or 6 years young. I know people who are like 5 or 6 years younger than me who think socialism is the answer to the issues in the United States. And it's like free healthcare isn't worth socialism.
It's like Canada has free health care. They recommend...
Go there.
And well, the problem is the waiting times are so abysmal that they pretty much recommend assisted suicide over actually waiting to get adequate treatment to unfuck yourself.
Well, good thing I don't plan on going to Canada.
Yeah.
Except if I ever can, because I want to go see Kai. I told him in the live chat one day that if I ever come to Canada, I'm gonna come see him.
Canada can suck my maple leafs.
Oh. Ironically, he would find that funny. I think he's in the Toronto area.
Yeah, they
Isn't Vancouver also Canada?
Yes.
I say movies that take place in New York get filmed a lot in Vancouver.
That is true.
I guess it's cheaper.
It is. They get tax rebates for filming in Canada. Toronto and Vancouver have doubled for New York. They've doubled for Detroit. They've doubled for Raccoon City twice.
Let me guess, an Apocalypse and Welcome to Raccoon City.
I think Vancouver was Welcome to Raccoon City and Toronto was Apocalypse.
Makes sense. A lot of movies are filmed in Canada instead of the United States.
Although I don't understand why they wouldn't film in the Midwest, because I'm sure Missouri can get them a healthy tax write-off.
Yeah, because I think I read somewhere that on the map of the United States, Raccoon City is about the equivalent to Springfield, Missouri.
I've seen that too.
I'm not sure how legit it is, but I believe it.
I mean, if I were filming a Resident Evil movie and I were setting it in Raccoon City, I'd be filming it in Springfield, Missouri.
And cast me as Leon. Maybe. I have the energy. But he would probably cast someone like Tom Holland if it's in the budget.
I'd go for complete unknowns. Actors who can grow into the role. Which is how we used to do it with video game movies.
Yeah, I still think that when they did the Resident Evil movies in the early 2000s, they should have gone with a George Romero script and casted, actors like, for example, Angelina Jolie as Jill, Ben Affleck as Chris Redfield, and then over time, as the games came out, make more movies based on the games and have them grow into those respected roles, both game and movie.
Well, see, they were already established actors back then. Well-established actors. So, like I said, I would go for the unknowns, except for maybe one or two, like one or two actors that are known, but put them in supporting roles instead of making them like massive leads.
Yeah, because didn't Ben Affleck play Jack Ryan?
Yes.
That was like, I think that was the Sum of All Fears or something.
It was that, but he was already an established star back then. After Good Will Hunting and Armageddon and Pearl Harbor.
I forgot the movie existed. Because I'm trying to think of who else was in Pearl Harbor, because I think we watched it in history class a long time ago.
I haven't seen it, so I can't. I only know Affleck's in it, and I know it was directed by Michael Bay, and that's it.
No, of course, it's directed by Michael fucking Bay. I mean, let's move on.
Unironically, I would rather watch Michael Bay. I would rather watch a new Michael Bay movie than half the shit that comes out of the modern American film industry right now. So,
I mean, valid.
Okay.
But also notice, I'm pretty sure this guy is Cuban. So it's like, you don't want to fuck with Cubans, and you especially don't want to fuck with Florida Cubans.
They have meetings.
They do.
Okay.
I grabbed her,
Okay.
pulled her down, so you don't put it in and cut it off.
Okay.
And she hit her stuff in the mouth, and so you just punched me.
Okay.
Really, lady?
At any point did you hit her? Okay. So let me ask you this: did she put any hands on you, or did she touch you at all?
She pushed me.
She pushed you. How did she push you? In the chest?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you hurt at all? Okay. Do you want to press charges on her?
I can?
Yeah. She pushed you. It's battery. Correct. So it's up to you. You know, right now, based off of your story and her story, you're the victim. That's why we're asking if you want to press charges,
Okay,
meaning
let's
she's
press
going to be
charges.
prosecuted.
Yeah,
If not.
press charges. But she had no business coming down, getting this private property and turning the machine off.
So obviously, I think this guy made the right call in pressing charges, not only because clearly he was the one who was wronged in this situation, but on top of that, like the complete disregard for this guy's safety that this woman exhibited is crazy. Like she hopped into this truck that I'm going to assume she does not have much experience with. I don't think the average person has driven like, I don't really know what to call this, like a rear loader dumpster truck. I don't think you'd really call this a garbage truck, but either way, these sorts of vehicles are not the type of thing that the average person has experience operating. She could have easily flipped a switch or pressed a button. In her valiant effort to get a noise to go away, they could have put this guy in harm's way.
All right, so man, you're going to be placed under arrest today for.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking from the angle of this woman sticking her nose in something that's none of her business. I didn't even stop to consider, hey, maybe if you're fucking around inside of this vehicle that you have no experience with, you might potentially flip a lever that gets somebody hurt or killed.
To be fair, most women insert themselves where they don't belong.
Especially those afflicted with carinitis.
Or resting, or just et cetera, bitch syndrome.
Simple battery.
I'm guessing that was funny.
Are you kidding me?
No, man.
He punched me in the face, and I'm the one that's going to jail. I've got my 2 dogs upstairs. I have to pee. I have to call work. This is insane to me right now, and nothing's happening. He's a grown man who punched a woman in the face.
Saying this like it means anything is just fucking goofy. You are a grown woman who, before any of that happened, got into a truck that was not your own, turned it.
It's like a young version of malarkey.
Do what?
He sounds like a young version of the woman in carinitis. Like, punch me in the face, and sounds like the Sean Malarkey complaining about getting dragged out of car and thrown on the ground. And it's like, well,
why do I feel like I can already tell you she's fake crying.
that's, dude, literally crocodile tears. Like you said when we looked at the video with the female YouTubers exposed as predators, and Anna Campbell was trying to act like a victim, but you can clearly see she had no actual tears.
Yep.
She was probably relying on the crappy iPhone camera to hide that, but no, we see right through it, bitch.
Yeah, we see it in 4K. Actually,
That's the beauty of upscaling. That's the beauty of upscaling.
Actually, we don't even see it in 4K because when we stream, I tend to downscale the video quality settings to like 360 or 480, and we can still tell that your tears are bullshit.
Well, still the upscaling technology helps, even if it is 360 or 480.
That's true. So,
it off, and then pushed a guy because he didn't want you in his truck. I don't think you're really in the position to be throwing around the patronizing he's a grown man remarks.
I told you earlier, I still don't understand what you... Hold on a second. I don't understand why you think you have the right to go into someone else's property.
I didn't go into it, I just shut it off one notch, just shut the noise off.
If that was a police car and we had sirens on there, would you come down there and do the same thing you did to that car?
Not a police car, I'm not an idiot.
Okay, well, I'm just letting you know.
are you sure about that?
Did she just say I'm not an idiot?
She just said it with her whole ass chest.
What chest?
Oh.
Okay, that was too far.
Ooh.
Funny,
Yeesh.
but too far. What are you gonna play?
Taste that, Simon? That isn't a taste of shit.
Yep. Chris coming in clutch with the clip collection.
I didn't just want to play the Val Kilmer one again because I use that one all the time anyway.
Yeah. At some point during the stream, you need to use the "holy shit, what happened here" gif.
I'm sure I'll find a reason to.
That is some good shit.
No, when you trespass inside
Yeah,
the work
I don't know what
vehicle-
Razorfist is paying his editor, but it's not enough. It's whatever he's paying, he's not enough.
For his editor?
Yeah, that's what I said, isn't it?
I mean, they've been working together on videos since 2009. So,
Yeah, that's the joys of early days of YouTube.
My arm was in it at the most.
Okay.
I was still on this bottom rung.
still trespassing.
So, spoiler alert, she never figures it out. I know, it's a bummer. I had money on it too. I'm not exaggerating when I say the rest of the footage of this lady being arrested is nothing but this circular conversation. Her saying, I don't get this, I don't understand why I'm being arrested, I didn't do anything wrong. The cop saying, yeah, you did, you went into this guy's vehicle. And her saying, what are you talking about? No, I didn't. That's it, they make no progress, she can't get past this. So to save you a little bit of your sanity, we're gonna do a supercut.
I didn't enter his truck. My arm went in the truck and I shut the notch off. One thing, I was coming out of the truck. I never went in.
And you came down, you trespassed into a work vehicle.
I didn't get in the vehicle. And so, like I said, I didn't get in the vehicle. All I did was turn the key, and I wasn't even in the vehicle.
How can you turn the key without getting in the vehicle is what I'm asking.
Because there's two stairs on there, and I just reached my hand in. I didn't have to
That
get
means
up
you went in the
there.
vehicle.
My hand did, yeah, absolutely. But I didn't get in the vehicle.
Yeah, so as you can see, not a whole lot of progress was made on the explanation front, but maybe the judge will have more luck, because this lady was ultimately charged with 2 different crimes. Those crimes being battery to touch or strike, and trespassing structure or conveyance. If she's found guilty on both counts, technically she could face up to like a year in jail, but that's not gonna happen. She'll likely just get a few fines, maybe probation, but it does seem like this is gonna end up being an expensive, headache-inducing lesson for this lady on why you shouldn't go into people's vehicles. It's a little wacky that an adult needs to be taught that lesson, but I guess it's better late than never. Well, guys, what are your thoughts? Like I said, I'm not really sure how a person can make it this far with this sort of mindset about anything, but especially going into somebody's fucking vehicle. Like, it's genuinely kind of scary that throughout this entire video, she just could not understand why she was being arrested. Like, it'd be one thing if she just disagreed with it, okay, whatever. People disagree with why they're being arrested all the time, but to not understand that reaching half your body into a car and turning it off is still entering the car just seems like a thought that a human could not have. That just seems too obvious. It seems too in your face. I don't get it. I guess common sense truly is getting less common. What a bummer. See ya.
No, the issue is that common sense is a goddamn superpower.
That's one way to put it. Just, bro, how can you be that fucking stupid?
It reminds me of Dennis Miller had this bit in the 90s where he said that his working theory is that intelligence, like every resource on this planet, has a finite amount. And as the population increases, the intelligence resource is being stretched thinner than the elastic in Marge Shot's G-string.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, he said, common sense isn't just dead, it's been cremated, and Woody Harrelson is smoking its ashes in his lucky skull bong.
Jesus.
There is so little common sense today that Thomas Paine is spinning over in his grave so rapidly that you could hook him up to a turbine generator to light the Vegas Strip.
My God.
Now you know where my style of humor comes from.
Yeah. Sometimes I laugh, sometimes I think I created a monster. It's like, what have I done? What have I done to create such a monster?
I mean, it's pretty much 90% me.
Well, you've heard some of the jokes I've told you.
That is very true. Alright, so we have yet another video from Oh No, It's Alex. This one is called PlayStation Just Lost Its Identity. I would argue that PlayStation lost its identity when it closed Japan Studios, moved the main headquarters to California, and decided that every single video game that they put out has to be subtle variations of Uncharted 2 and The Last of Us. And apparently now, all they're trying to chase that Fortnite money.
Yeah, they're chasing that battle royale. They're trying to chase that battle royale compensation.
Because Herman Hulst is a fucking idiot who, frankly, should not be in. Shouldn't. I wouldn't trust him running a bath, let alone a multi-billion-dollar corporation, or at least the multi-billion-dollar entertainment wing of a multi-billion-dollar corporation.
I don't think he can be trusted with a bathtub and a toaster in the same room.
This is the same. I mean, Herman Hulst is the same idiot who put so much money into Concord, thinking it was going to be who promised to hell and back his shareholders that Concord was going to be a Star Wars level success. Probably because the spreadsheets and the algorithms told him it would be. And that's why you never let corpos decide what... That's why corpos should not dictate what gets greenlit and what gets made. Because they don't think from a place of passion, they think from a place of this is safe, this is financially, this is purely bankable. Except, you can't spreadsheet the market. You can't algorithm your way through the market. Because people can smell the inauthenticity. Contrary to popular belief, all you AAA devs, the customer is not stupid. The customer does not need to be engineered to accept your slop. We know what you're selling, and we're not fucking buying it.
Not till it's on sale, or if it's on Game Pass, but probably not even then.
And not even then. $40. Remember that? A game that should have been... Concord should have been free to play at best. And they had the fucking stones to charge you $40 fucking for that piece of shit.
And now it's just like a $70 paperweight.
And yeah, the games themselves, like, I get that some games are just collector's items. Those games are literal... The cases and the discs are just fucking paperweights now. If you were getting a PS5 copy.
And now they didn't they like try to announce Concord 2 or some shit?
Well, there's a meme going around of all these unappealing looking Fortnite-ified live service slop games, and High Guard is being memed into. People are calling High Guard Concord 2, and then and then we have Marathon coming out, and that's supposed to be, I guess, Concord 3, and then whatever that fucking Horizon live service game is, and that's going to be Concord 4.
Well, wait, what was the other game? The one you said was going to be Concord Marathon? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's being made by Bungie, I think.
It is. And all they had to do was take the original Marathon from the 90s and upgrade it for the modern day. But no, they're turning it into a fucking extraction shooter. Because that's what we fucking need.
Wait, so it's a revival of something and not a new original project?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, the original Marathon was a single player first person shooter that was on PC in the mid-late 90s.
Is it in the style of Doom?
I want to say yes.
Because basically all first person shooters back then looked like Doom.
Yeah, up until Quake came out.
And let's not forget about Chex Quest. Literally a kid-friendly Doom clone. Like, what the hell?
Or Super Noah's Ark, which was a Wolfenstein 3D ripoff.
A what?
A Wolfenstein 3D ripoff.
What was?
Super Noah's Ark.
Oh. That just makes me think of a joke where it's like, Indiana America, I know a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real dad knee slapper.
Yup.
Huh, fuck you. Anyway.
You know, I like to talk about the gaming industry as a whole, not only because I really enjoy video games and I love them, but I grew up with them, and the only thing I want is to get more good, fun video games. I relish and I love the 90s and 2000s, where every game was different, structurally wild, and they always tried to grab your attention with new and different things. Yet today, we have the opposite. We have corporatized, monotone, similar structural idea. We have companies and conglomerate corporations secretly funding development studios pretending to be indie when they're not indie, and then at the same time, we also have nothing but live service slop being shoved down our throats on a consistent basis. And it's incredibly horrifying to see, because not only is the gaming industry incredibly dangerous right now, it's also insane that this is actually the best time it's ever been for indie studios and even AA studios to make games. When you look at things like Expedition 33, when you look at so many other games that came out recently that are like $40-$50 that rock your entire face off, it really goes to show what in the is the gaming industry actually doing. And this is going to be where I pop off, where I'm going to be coming hard. And I'm talking about like making Peter North blush, taking 400 milligrams of Pygium, 75 milligrams of zinc, 200 milligrams of arginine, and some sunflower lectin. Yeah, I just gave you the stack. Get ready, because this entire thing is...
We get it, Alex. You're about to shoot a fiery load all over the AAA space.
Jesus. Even my dog looked up at that one like, what?
I just pictured Beef with his ears just up like, just giving you the sideways glance. What the fuck is he talking about?
That's literally what happened. At least this time we don't have to worry about my text-to-speech going off again.
Yes, that is very true.
Otto, come on. Those mistakes added to the stream last time.
Hey, they are fun. They are fun to watch. They are fun to see.
Even if it did expose my abuse. No, I'm just kidding.
I just realized I paused this literally I made a cum joke literally as I paused on Alex having a cum face.
I'm trying to come up with a joke for that. Hang on. Chris when he realizes Leon's not going to go after Claire, so he goes after Jill instead. Like, bloodline restored.
I'm always fascinated by that meme just because it assumes that Chris doesn't. It just assumes that everything hinges on Leon macking with Claire, and it doesn't hinge on Chris potentially hooking up with Jill.
Even though it's right fucking there.
He's not going to hook up with Rebecca, because if you read the novelization of the first game, he looks at her, and she reminds him a lot of Claire, which is why he becomes so protective of her. He's like a big brother figure to her.
To quote Dead Meat, well, that's nice. Well, that's nice.
Anyways.
Exactly what I've been talking about from the very beginning concerning the gaming industry. How all they care about is trying to ride the wave of the 2020 lockdowns and saying that that's going to be the new standard, when in reality that was a blip in the entire space. But things are going to get even more wild because it turns out PlayStation is doing the one thing nobody expected them to do: shut down studios.
Oh! And wouldn't you know it, there are actually... I saw somebody else's video talking about this earlier. There are people defending it. There are people trying to make it out to seem like it's a good thing that PlayStation is shutting down studios and laying people off, so now those people have no fucking jobs. And what Alex is talking about here with the whole the pandemic, that is actually what happened with during COVID. All these companies overhired. They assumed this was just going to be the way it is. Everybody was going to have infinite time to just stay home and play video games, which is why they've all gone in this live service direction. They're just burning money, and it's a direction that everybody hates, nobody wants it, and for some fucking bizarre goddamn reason, Herman Hulse and the rest of the chiclet brain homunculi at the upper echelons of Sony still can't pull their heads out of their duodenums long enough to sniff the fresh open air and realize, hey, we're kind of moving in a fucking retarded ass direction.
Okay, that sounded scripted, but okay.
It wasn't scripted. That's the sad part. This literally pisses me off so much.
I mean, fair enough.
It's like Filthy Frank said, how does the inside of your colon smell? Because you're really fucking far up there.
Sounds like the last thing I physically said to my biological mother.
Because according to Shinobi on Twitter, Blue Point Games...
How do your intestines smell?
Oh yeah, and this just fucking happened. Sony buys out Blue Point 5 years after buying them out. You want to know what... Blue Point was known for doing remasters of old video games, and Sony bought them, and in their infinite fucking wisdom, had Blue Point spending the last, I don't know how many years working on a live service God of War game that nobody would have fucking played because nobody fucking wants a live service God of War fucking game. They produced zero results because this is a team of like 70 or 80 people who hasn't made a live service game yet. So, what does Sony do?
They shut it down.
The stupidest thing they possibly can. Instead of, you could have had these people working on remasters of your PS1 and PS2 games, your Siphon Filters, your Ape Escapes, your Sly Coopers, your Jak and Daxters, your Ratchet and Clanks for modern consoles, your Parappa the Rappers. How are you still... No, I know how you're still employed, Herman Hulse. It's because executives are never allowed to own up they're fuck-ups. They're never allowed to... They never allowed to fail. You guys are never allowed to fail. You're allowed to fuck up endlessly on and on and on and on and on. And all the little bitty worker ants that actually do their fucking jobs and just do what you fucking tell them, well, they get fucked in the ass. Well, you get to go off into the fucking sun and do whatever the fuck you want. You are a fucking cancer to the gaming industry. You and everybody exactly like you.
I'd like to add to what you previously said with a cactus dildo. You said they were getting fucked in the ass, and I was gonna say with a cactus dildo.
Yeah.
That's all I have to add.
You know,
I'm recovering from my ears ringing.
You know, Herman, I don't wish cancer on anybody. But when it comes to people like you, there are times where I honestly want to make an exception.
But that's not the kind of guy he is.
Or is it? I don't know sometimes.
Well, honestly, if he did, I wouldn't blame you.
I just really fucking hate corpos.
You're not the only one, sir.
Is getting closed down per Bloomberg. Sony acquired the studio just 5 years ago. I am at a complete loss for words right now. The fact that PlayStation and Sony are going to be shutting down the one studio that could give that company the easiest W's on the face of the earth truly is astounding to me. When you think about what Bluepoint has done and what they can do, bringing back remasters, bringing these titles from a previous generation of age into the new modern era while providing updated controls and quality of life features, and you could clearly see that PlayStation has absolutely no clue what the they're doing. We're talking about a company whose CEO on their own literally said they do not have enough IPs to make new games, which is why they're going out and making more live service titles. Oh, you gotta love it. First, we dealt...
I could rant for an entire 20 minutes about why that is the stupidest mindset on the face of the fucking planet. But I don't want to end up I don't want to end up hard raging so hard that I end up throwing my fucking chair like Markiplier when he played Getting Over It.
Yeah. He was definitely not getting over it. Also, those inserted tweets in that video.
Do what?
Just when they were very vague, almost blurry screenshots of tweets about the game he was playing, and he was trying to warn people to stay away from it.
Oh, right.
That's how I know he fell apart.
Dear PlayStation, you can suck my joystick.
Oh. That's one way to say 1 Inch Wonder.
I figured I'd change it up.
With Lion Crying Flying Jim Ryan taking PlayStation's private jet all across the world, globetrotting to stop Microsoft from buying ABK because they were worried about Call of Duty microtransactions. Then we've got Herman, I Only Play Horizon Holst, going through and forcing everybody to play Horizon Forbidden West, Horizon Suck My... and now Horizon, the live service title. Oh yeah, I bet everybody's excited about that one. Don't forget about Concord, by the way, the almost $500 million product that they had to go around and shut down within 14 days. Oh, it's just amazing what this company has done, right? And the fact that fanboys have consistently defended...
Do what?
That just makes it worse, the fact that it shut down less than 2 weeks after launch.
Yeah. 10 days. Concord Lab...
Sorry.
There are movies that are longer than that.
movie marathons that are longer than that.
They're the longest movie ever made. I'm not joking. The longest movie that has ever been produced is 35 days long.
That's a broad moment.
I'm going to the long film.
Like, what the actual...
The longest film ever made is the 2012 experimental film Logistics, which runs for 857 hours, or 35 days and 17 hours. Directed by Erica Magnuson and Daniel Anderson, it documents in real time the life cycle of a pedometer in reverse from a Stockholm store back to a Chinese factory.
And what is a pedometer?
That's the mileage counter in your car.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know how to drive. Womp womp.
Yeah. So yeah, 10 days. That, like I said, there are movies longer than Concorde lasted.
That just makes it worse for Concorde.
Yes, it does.
This company, this platform, this corporation on a consistent basis, sucking them off at every conceivable aspect, even though they are literally sitting on IPs that they haven't touched for decades. And here's a small snippet of what I have in my own personal library. This isn't everything they in fact own, by the way. So just imagine what they could be doing right now. They could be bringing you a brand new Alundra. Wouldn't that be sick? I don't know. Maybe another whole new Legend of Dragoon. Wouldn't that be cool, especially with how popular FF7 Remake has been recently? Yeah, I know, right? Maybe another Legend of Legaia. Wouldn't that be nice to see in today's day and age? How about, maybe just go back to the real old school, right? Bring something real fun. Maybe some Wild Arms. That'd be nice, right? The first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one. That'd be kind of cool. Or maybe you're you're more of like a space pirate kind of guy. Rogue Galaxy would be actually kind of nice for you too. How about, just for the funsies, something a little bit different if you want to try something on a Saturday night with your boys. Maybe some Dark Cloud 1 and 2. How about that, huh? They could do all of that. All of those games could have been brought back to the modern age right now.
Or Killzone, or Infamous.
Jak and Daxter.
Or, I was trying to hit on ones that I haven't already brought up, but yeah, Jak and Daxter.
Yeah.
If you want a live service game, if you want a massive multiplayer shooter game, you have fucking Killzone.
There was literally a Killzone crossover with Helldivers 2 recently.
And there you go.
I wish I was joking.
You have, and again, you have Helldivers. You could have Killzone being concurrent with Helldivers. You could bring back SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs. You could bring back.
I still have like 2 of those games on my PS2.
And again, bring back Siphon Filter. That series is the shit.
I can literally play them right now. PS Plus Classics.
But there you go.
Did you mention Ratchet and Clank?
Earlier, yeah, when I was going on that one initial rant.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Twisted Metal. There's another one.
There's at least one Twisted Metal game. I forgot which one it was that they haven't put on PS Plus Classics yet. Do you remember when the frickin' disc for Twisted Metal was just Sweet Tooth and no title on it?
I never owned a copy of any of the Twisted Metals.
Well, I remember as a kid, my dad owned a disc, and it was the first or second Twisted Metal, and it was just Sweet Tooth smiling on the disc, and there was no title or PlayStation logo on it, just a picture of Sweet Tooth smiling.
like Nintendo and Microsoft have been misfiring left, right, center, and sideways, but Sony is just trying to outfuck them all. Outfuck up them all.
What's that going for them?
They're going for the Olympic gold medal in fucking up.
I was gonna say retardation, but that works too.
I mean, we are in. I figured I'd bring that the gold medal up since it is the Winter Olympics year.
But neither of us are watching the Olympics.
No, my mom is, but it's not for me.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but yeah, it's not for me either.
So.
And been available for everybody to enjoy and play, and then they could have, I don't know, made a sequel if they wanted to. Enough of the remake, so that's pretty much all they've been doing. But in reality, to say that they don't have enough IPs is actually factually completely incorrect. The thing is, they don't have enough IPs that they want to milk, that they want to turn into live service, seeing as how they had all these live service games, how they had all of these other studios make live service games.
And they haven't been touching those IPs either before this whole live service push, because those games couldn't be retrofitted into sad dad walking simulators with occasional action sequences like Uncharted and The Last of Us. Well, Uncharted, The Last of Us more so because more normies played it and then tried acting like they were gamers all of a sudden.
Yeah, when you said sad dad walking simulator, were you talking about God of War 2018 or Last of Us?
Yes.
Good answer.
And then go around and shut them all down when they weren't enough. But you see, it's not just my ranting that's going to go ahead and make everybody angry. No, it turns out there's more to this story, because not only do we have the exact email from Herman Hulst, it also turns out that Insider Gaming also wrote an article. Let's see what they had to say, shall we? The article from Insider Gaming says this: according to a Bloomberg report, PlayStation has decided to close Blue Point Games, leading to the dismissal of approximately 70 employees from a total of 80. A spokesperson from PlayStation stated that this decision was made, quote, following a business review. The shutdown of Blue Point Games is scheduled for next month. Here is the PlayStation spokesperson's statement, saying, quote, Blue Point Games is an incredibly talented team, and their technical expertise has delivered exceptional experiences for the PlayStation community. We thank them for their passion, creativity, and craftsmanship.
They say as they literally break their own ribs trying to suck their own cocks.
Sounds like certain Microsoft executives.
Like David Cross in Scary Movie 2.
Oh, Jesus. You know, fun fact, David Cross, I forgot the name of the actress, but, so in, like, season 10 or 11 of 2.5 Minutes revealed that Charlie has a 25-year-old daughter. The actress who plays her, I think, is actually the wife of David Cross. I mainly know him as the whole record producer from the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies.
Right.
It wasn't until it wouldn't be till like my mid-teens when I saw him in Scary Movie 2.
Yeah, he also had small appearances in Men in Black 1 and 2.
I still have not seen International.
It's not that good. You're not really missing anything. They tried to turn Men in Black into an MCU film. So you really didn't miss out on anything.
Well, good thing it was pulled when the pandemic happened.
Well,
at least I think that's what happened.
Let's just say you could tell the audience is tired of the MCU formula because International's box office hit the wall harder than Paul Walker.
God damn. You really should have used that goddamn thumbnail I sent you as the thumbnail for this one, just saying.
Damn, I forgot about it.
Nah, it's all good. We can use it in the future. It's just that I had to manually use a photo editor to add weaponized autism because, ChatGPT's sensors and filters and guardrails are getting more and more ridiculous as time goes on.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't like OpenAI. Pro tip: age settings.
Like it would not even let me generate my avatar dressed as Spider-Man for thumbnail for potential Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, because Disney now has a stake in OpenAI, so now you pretty much have to license their characters to be able to use them in an image. So there's that. And I finally managed to get something where it's the same red background and it's me in my RPD uniform sweats. It's me and my avatar in the RPD uniforms, friggin' swinging for the air in the same pose, but it's like, this is not what I fucking wanted. Yeah, but it's probably gonna have to do. Yeah, the whole fucking thing is temperamental, and it's really frustrating to deal with when you have to treat it where it's like it's supposed to be treated with a scalpel, but it's like you and I operate with a jackhammer, so that's one way to put it. Because that's just the way our brains are wired. I wonder if I can just take my picture of my avatar, go to a different AI edition, and say, hey, can you dress me as Spider-Man? It's not really creative friendly. That's the whole thing. I don't know. I don't know if you could take that and take it to something like Grok and have that be a thing. I couldn't tell you. I have not had very good experience with Grok myself. Yeah, I'm not. Isn't that like the X AI? That's the Twitter one, yes. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard things. I mean, I hear things all the time. 95% of them are bullshit. Like most of the previous Resident Evil 9 leaks. So. Leon and Joe. Yep. So. 30 fucking years, and they're not in the same story together. Yeah, the only time we've ever had Leon and Jill in the same story together was a CGI movie. In Death Island. And at least then, they got Matthew Mercer to come back for Leon. Yeah, there's at least that much. When they should have also done it for Requiem, but... No, I guess Nick Apostolidis is just the voice of Leon now, which I don't mind that as much, because he does a good enough job, but I just feel like Matthew Mercer's voice is better suited for Leon as he is now. Well, keep in mind, these are the same people who use the voice actor for Carlos from RE3 and Resident Evil Village. Right. Chris. Yeah, and they didn't even ask him to try and change his cadence at all. It's literally Jeff Shine using the exact same voice for Carlos and Chris. They might as well have just said Carlos joined the BSAA. Pretty much. That's what they should have done, instead of, milking Chris again. Yeah. I have a message from Mr. Redfield. Go home, Carlos. You're drunk. I wish Capcom would remember that Resident Evil has other characters from back then besides Chris and Leon, but I guess Capcom doesn't have enough female devs thirsting over Claire and Jill and Rebecca, but they're thirsting all over Leon till fucking doomsday. I really hope that in some capacity that the BSAA team from Resident Evil Village, is it referenced or comes back in Resident Evil Requiem at the end? I'm ready for Capcom to just acknowledge that there are other characters in this franchise that we would like to follow, and there are other female characters in this franchise we would like to follow.
No? Oh, fucking perfect then.
But no, we can't have nice things. I mean, I love you, but I hate you at the same time.
Jesus, sound like my ex-wife.
Anyways.
Don't kill me, Lily.
Oh, isn't that special? Doesn't it make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside? They did a business review. Oh, is that what happened? Did you guys go around and think to yourselves, I wonder what can make us the most money? Certainly it's not Concord costing you almost $500 million. It couldn't have been that being the issue. It couldn't have been the Horizon live service game that's going to bomb expeditiously across the entire planet. It couldn't have been that, now could it? Oh, no. We had to do a business review, you guys. We got to set up more live service slop to have at least one title make it out of the actual gambit alive besides shutting everything else down. Don't forget about Fair Games coming out. Did you think about that one? That's going to be Concord number 3, and then we've got Concord number 4 at Marathon after they bought.
I forgot about Fair Games. That's an L on my part.
Forgot about what?
Fair Games. I forgot about that one.
What is that?
That's going to be... It's basically going to be Concord 3. So I guess which means Marathon will be Concord 4 and Horizon will be Concord 5.
Are we talking about Horizon as in Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah, they're making a Horizon live service game. Because that's what we fucking want.
Who the fuck asked for that?
The shareholders who think live service is the future, despite the fact that actual gamers are literally in the comment sections of all of their videos and in the comment sections of all of their Twitter posts saying, no, this is stupid, we don't want this, you're just wasting money, stop it! But for some reason, Herman Hulst is just fucking dead set on pushing forward on this live service shit.
Like the YouTube CEO with the AI moderation, despite all the massive backlash.
Yeah, and I'm sure Discord pushing forward with age verification, despite the fact that absolutely everybody is saying no, we don't. That's a bad idea.
They literally do not listen to the actual customers anymore.
I don't get it. I don't get why you would not want to listen to the people who are literally there to use your product and to spend money on your product if they so choose to. That's supposed to be how business works. If you provide something for the customers, and if you don't, and they leave positive feedback, you provide something that the customers don't want, or and the customers tell you we don't want this is unsatisfactory, and you take away the unsatisfactory item and you listen to your fucking customers. That is business 101. This is why entertainment companies should never be publicly traded. Because then you're at the unbending whim of money men who don't know jack fucking shit about what makes makes film studios and gaming companies, game devs work. All they want is more money. And the problem with that is you cannot just... If all you're focusing on is making money, you're going to get sanded down, homogenized cunt. Nobody wants to buy cunt. Just ask HBO's Velma.
I like money. Like Sarah Kavanaugh, the worst case of stolen valor ever.
Nobody wants to buy Dick. Just ask the Nightwing comics. I feel sorry for my neighbors because they have to listen to me turning into this ranting rage bear.
Yeah, 3 years ago, I'm pretty sure they definitely thought there was a hyena upstairs laughing.
They wouldn't have been wrong.
Yeah, because in one of our past streams, you were like, "Oh, my neighbors, I pity them. They're probably thinking, oh shit, they let the hyena in again."
Yeah, now I'm just a walking bundle of tard rage, and they probably think Alex Jones is upstairs.
Like, times are hard. We have to live in this apartment.
Yeah.
Well, you're not ranting about frog monsters. You're not ranting about gay frog monsters. So.
Right.
I don't like them putting chemicals
Yeah, I'm
in the
sorry.
water.
I was never able to take Alex Jones seriously.
Right.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water.
Especially after the whole Sandy Hook debacle. You know, I'm pretty sure that's what got him terminated off platforms.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh, good. I thought they called him.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that?
Shut up, AJ.
Serious crap.
I'm sorry, but if I heard that from upstairs, I'm walking upstairs, knocking on the door, and as soon as he answers, I'm punching him in the face.
Bungie as well. It's almost like this company has some of the worst management I've ever seen in my entire life, literally next to Xbox. 2 Ps in an actual on a consistent basis. And this wasn't the first time they did something stupid like this either. PlayStation also shut down Japan studios, letting go of all those IPs and everything else across the board that could literally make them exactly what they used to be back in the 90s and 2000s. I honestly feel like PlayStation themselves truly hate their past. I feel like they're standing on the shoulders of giants and then taking a giant diarrhea dump on those shoulders, trying to go ahead and say, we can do it better, while failing at every single opportunity that is given to them this way. And the crazier part is, it's going to be impacting everything about PlayStation. Not just what games are coming out, but also where those games are going to go. If you thought Xbox was third party, honey, you've got a big storm coming. Because I can bet my sweet Bippy that we're going to be seeing those tentpole titles going around to other platforms as well. Everything fanboys have talked about. Oh, my console sales, 96 million sold, 100 million on the way, baby. We're the best in the business. Well, it turns out it doesn't matter how many consoles you fucking idiots buy. What happens is they want to make as much money from you as possible, not just a one-time transactional fee. They want you spending that live service sweet, sweet money, because apparently they can't even go back to where it was in 2020. And it looks like it's not just PlayStation, but every single other company is having this problem as well. With PC gamers saying this, video games are losing in the war for attention. Analyst says many of the industry's biggest markets are spending less time on gaming. With the article saying this, according to an early access release of Ball's report on games industry trends in 2025, 8 countries, the US, Japan, South Korea, the UK, Germany, France, Canada, and Italy, accounted for over 60% of consumer spending prior to the actual parade. But in the years since, Ball says, the quote, mature market 8 have encountered a severe, persistent, and surprising reality. They are losing in the war for attention. In half of those countries, surveys show that the number of people who describe themselves as regularly playing video games is lower today than it was before the height of the lockdowns. In the U.S., data from Circana, the ESA, Ampere, and the Bureau of Labor Statistics shows that the, quote, share of the population that plays games has fallen by 2.5 to 4 points.
I'm still here. I was trying to let him finish before I paused it.
Yeah, because it just kicked me out of the call for like a minute.
It's before the 2020s, Ball says. So
I guess I didn't miss much.
I mean, it's not that complicated for why video games are losing the war for attention, considering most of what comes out is just homogenized, corporatized slop. It's just like the film industry. Everything is safe, everything is marketable, everything is sanded down because nothing is made for the actual consumers now, everything is made for the shareholders. And this, again, I'm going to reiterate, this is why you never take in entertainment. This is why entertainment companies should never be publicly traded.
Never.
Because then you're at the unbending mercy of people who don't consume your product, who don't watch movies, and don't play video games. They just see an opportunity to make a fuckload of money, and they will milk that cow until it's just skin and bones. So, yeah, shareholders are sorry. Sorry.
I said they will squeeze that titty dry.
Yes, they will. Shareholders, I said it earlier, shareholders are a cancer. The only
cancer on the gaming industry.
They're a cancer on entertainment in general. Shareholders have ruined everything.
My God.
You know, RoboCop was supposed to be a satire. It was not supposed to be a fucking how-to manual.
You're fired!
Where the fuck is Kurtwood Smith with an auto shotty when you need him?
Oh. That's fucking cold, bruh.
Yeah.
Now we have actual empirical data and proof that everything that happened during that entire time, 6 years ago, literally inflated all of the numbers in the gaming industry. And the problem is the line has to always go up. It can never go down, even if it is an entire anomaly in the actual market itself. PlayStation, Xbox, all these companies are trying to find different ways of monetizing you on a consistent basis. And PlayStation is going to be the most vicious and the most aggressive about it, simply because they don't have an operating system like Microsoft does. They don't have an entire market cornered like Nintendo does. They don't have an entire segment of PC gamers at their back like Steam does. They only have the console market. So what they're going to be doing instead is monetizing you 6 ways from Sunday at every appreciable asset. And the problem is when you buy a video game for $70, dare I even say 80 coming up soon, it's only a one-time transactional fee. So what did PlayStation say? Make all the live service games. Make as many as we possibly fucking can. And if you can't make them, we'll shut you down too, because clearly it's too expensive to keep you if you can't make us buckets of money on every consistent basis. And if you think I'm making shit up, well, it turns out that Lin Tao even said it herself. To avoid the actual price increases of the PlayStation 5 console, what they're going to be doing instead is increasing monetization across PlayStation users instead. So get ready, boys. It's coming your way.
You can monetize my dick.
And balls.
Well, I guess the PlayStation 4 will be my last ever PlayStation console purchased. Because if you think for one goddamn second that I'm going to sit there and let you fuck me out of my hard-earned money because you're too fucking stupid to realize that we're not going back down to pandemic levels of gaming again. You deserve to lose money. You deserve to lose every last ounce of money and public goodwill that you possibly can. Fuck you, Sony. Fuck you in every hole, from every angle, with every available object within reach.
Including your grandma's cactus she won't take care of.
Sincerely, somebody who just wants to enjoy his goddamn video games.
Yeah.
And if you think I'm also lying, here's Herman Hulst's email as well. It's a doozy. With the email from Herman Hulst saying this: "Hello everyone, I wanted to share an important update from the studio business. As I mentioned in the December town hall, 2025 had some strong highlights with PlayStation Studios. Ghost of Yotei launched to critical and commercial success. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach further showcased our commitment to narrative excellence, and Helldivers 2 and MLB The Show continue to drive ongoing player engagement and revenue. At the same time, we're operating in an increasingly challenging industry environment. Rising development costs, slowed industry growth, changing player behavior, and broader economic headwinds are making it harder to build games sustainably. To navigate this reality, we need to continue adapting and evolving. We're taking a close look at our business to ensure we're delivering today while still well positioned for the future. As a result, we will be closing Blue Point Games in March. This decision was not made lightly.
Bullshit.
Blue Point is an increasingly talented team, and their technical expertise has delivered exceptional experiences for the PlayStation community.
Horseshit.
I wanted to thank everyone at Blue Point Games for their creativity, craftsmanship, and commitment to quality. Where possible, we will work to find opportunities for some impacted employees within our global network of studios. While I know
Horsecock.
this is hard to hear, I'm confident in the direction we're headed. Creativity, innovation, and building unforgettable experiences for players remain at the heart of PlayStation Studios. We have a robust roadmap fiscal year 20.
God damn it, Alex! You did not!
PlayStation Studios. We have a
You did.
Oh!
He used DSP for the word
He did.
robust.
He did.
Motherfucker. Oh my god,
That's the perfect face.
Oh, DSP's O face.
That's the perfect climax face.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's pretty much what Herman Hulst is doing for this entire email, is just jerking off on live.
Oof.
Oh, the camera's
That's
on.
just- oof.
Oh, the camera's on. It's been on the whole time.
I swear he didn't accidentally do that, and he did that as a way to become relevant again. And knowing DSP, I would not be surprised. Like, what the actual hell, dude? Like, God damn it. Fucking creepy ass motherfucker.
Right?
Bust roadmap fiscal year 26 with a much to look forward to in the months ahead. Thank you for your hard work and continued support. Best, Herman Hulst, CEO of Studio Business Group. You see, there was one section in that entire email of just corporate diatribe that Herman Hulst vomited out in front of everybody while sacking off an entire studio that really just fits the entire piece of what I'm going to be talking about now as well. where he literally discussed the entire challenging industry environment when we talked about previously. The war for attention is being lost, the rising cost of development, and also the slow industry growth and changing player behavior. People shit all over Xbox and Microsoft when they were saying they're trying to fight TikTok. Well, it turns out everybody is trying to fight TikTok and OF and Fansly and Twitter and every other thing that's going off for your attention right now. We are moving into the platform wars, and what they're going to be doing is very simple. If you thought that for any iota of a moment that PlayStation will not be putting their games onto other platforms, this is absolutely going to signal to everyone they are going to be full third party as if they aren't already. Get ready for all of their games going day and date to PC and onto Steam, because they are trying to get the mass amount of users to buy their products or use their live service games to then funnel more money out of everybody consistently. Also, get ready for more PlayStation Studios games to hit Xbox. And when the Magnus comes out, I highly doubt that PlayStation will in fact block that PC from accessing PlayStation games onto Steam, or dare I even say their own specific PC launcher, because they're going to do that too. It's going to be a wild ride in 2026, and PlayStation has literally no clue what they're doing. They're abandoning everything that made them great in the first place. And what's funny is, if you thought it was bad, it's going to get even worse, because Paul Tassi even said this. Apropos of nothing, Fair Games is very much in active development and is still a thing, so we have the fate of that to look forward to. Oh yeah, that's right. Instead of actually going around and saying, hey, maybe we shouldn't make Concord 3. We should make something else with this studio that Jade Raymond left, even though they made the studio specifically just for her. They're still going to be actively in development for that game to pump it out, to watch it fail. Just like Concord, just like Marathon, just like every other live service game that's going to be coming out to be another massive flop for them over and over and over again. A giant money sink, a pit to throw every other studio into and shut them down, because all they're trying to do is gain the cash back from the early 2020s and the lockdown and make their classic live service title. Every single thing about PlayStation that we in fact loved back in the past is effectively gone, done, and dusted. And people were calling me everything but a child of God on a consistent basis online. Alex, oh, he hates PlayStation. He's just a PlayStation hater. All he does is shill for Xbox and PC, even though I've just been telling the entire truth the whole time. PlayStation today sucks.
And PlayStation has sucked, objectively, since the PS3 days. This is coming from This is coming from somebody who owns a PS3 and a PS4.
I mean, it took them like almost 20 goddamn years to make MGS4 no longer a PS3 exclusive.
I wonder how much of that was Sony's doing and how much of that was just Konami's doing, because there was that whole weird gap, right, when Konami was just not putting out. When Konami thought that there was oh, we don't have to put out video games anymore. There's more money to be had in pachinko machines, and yeah, now you're pretty much sucking off Silent Hill at every chance you can fucking get. And now you're revitalizing Metal Gear. And you're revitalizing, you're pumping out the classic collections for Contra and Castlevania. So I guess those pachinko machines didn't really pan out, did they?
Yeah, they think that's gonna help them get goodwill again. It's not. It's really not gonna get them any more goodwill than they deserve.
Which is, and also doesn't help that they're like the rest of the gaming industry, they're insistent on using Unreal Engine 5 for literally everything, even though the engine itself is a considerable downgrade from Unreal 4, and the entire coding is buggier than a Charlie Sheen blood test.
Oh. That's still a goddamn moment.
Yeah, I fucking went there and I'll do it again.
Alright, as soon as I get a sec, I'll drop the goofy meme in the chat. I'll fucking do it again.
Yep.
This is why. This is exactly why. And now you finally see the truth. They don't care about their past. They don't care about what they did that made them cool in the first place. All they care about now is trying to shove more live service slop down your throat, and they're going to keep doing it and sacrificing every single studio they have in order to keep doing it. We are now living in an era where simply selling a video game is not enough for these companies. It isn't. Simply selling a product is not enough for these companies. What they want is consistent revenue and return. People going around being like, buy your games, support the devs. That's not going to support them. It's not going to do anything for them. All it's going to do is shut that studio down. What these companies want is recurring revenue. They want you to buy the game at $40, then they want you to go into the shop to spend more money. You're literally giving your money twice to these companies. You buy the game, then you give them more money while you're in the fucking game. You're not paying to win. You're paying to pay. You pay once, then you pay again, then you pay again, and then you pay again. And they're going to keep doing it. And they're going to keep screwing over every single IP, every single development studio. They're going to shut everything else down because it doesn't fit the mold of what they want, which is consistent revenue return. And they're going to sacrifice everything fanboys hold dear. They're going to sacrifice my console sales. They're going to sacrifice my exclusivity. They're going to throw everything under the bus to try and make that sweet, sweet cash from you, because they can already tell the gaming industry is not going to grow past that 150 million user mark, just like Phil Spencer said when everybody said the Xbox was in fact dead, which clearly is kind of funny because that's all these idiots talk about on a consistent basis. A company that is apparently dead in the water. Yet here we are seeing the truth when everything else is being laid out to bear. The industry will not grow past that 150 million user base. Even though they can sell all the consoles in the world, it's never going to go past that. And all we see on a consistent basis from Circana is FIFA, Madden, MLB The Show, Fortnite, every live service game taking the actual top 10 charts. You get the one exclusive a year that fits at number 5, and then it falls right back down from everything else in revenue gained. They don't care about you. They don't care about your fanboyism. They don't care about anything. They just care about the money. And when you go out and you support these companies and you cheer them on and you pom-pom yourself and you swallow yourself down to the base of Herman Hulst's actual shaft, it really goes to show you're nothing more than a sleeve for them to use and abuse on a consistent basis. This should be the biggest wake-up call for every single person who tries to celebrate PlayStation as a company. They don't care about you. They never have. They never will. They care that you're doing free marketing for them on a consistent basis. And here we are watching as they take every studio that they have and squeeze them down and throw them into the pit of fire to sacrifice them for live service products, the things that you guys hate the most. Yet here I am telling you I've been right the entire time. And honestly, I hate being right, because when I am, it's the worst possible outcome. It doesn't fit well for anybody or even the industry, because I always see things from the worst possible perspective. And for some reason, that's exactly what we seem to be getting on a consistent basis.
So, in summation, indies and double A's, or retro, or indies, double A's, and retro. Given that,
Let me start on Resident Evil.
Do it.
I was just gonna say the only AAA game I'm buying this year is Resident Evil Requiem. Probably the Halo. I'm probably gonna get the Halo campaign involved. But and it all depends on what this year's Call of Duty is, but that's about it. Oh, and the John Wick game.
Yeah, but who knows if the John Wick game's even going to be out this year.
Well, it said wish list now, so who knows?
That's true. So.
But then again, the new Onimusha was announced in late 2024 for a 2026 release, so who the hell knows?
That's also true.
I'm just irritated it took them 12 goddamn years to make a proper John Wick game. I mean, don't get me wrong, John Wick Hex was an okay game at best for me, but This is the John Wick game I actually wanted.
Right. It's what everybody was expecting when they heard John Wick game announced when John Wick Hex was. It's the game that everybody was expecting a John Wick game to be.
Like a Max Payne, like a Max Payne successor.
Yeah, just probably minus the bullet time and the and the John Woo, the obvious John Woo influences.
What was that last part?
Minus the bullet time and the obvious John Woo influences.
Yeah, true. I still need to get my hands on Stranglehold.
Dude, Tubi just got a bunch of John Woo's Hong Kong movies. We should cover one of them for our next movie discussions.
We really should. Also, speaking of which, I don't know if I asked, but oh dude, I forgot about Dead Space. But we should consider I don't know. I feel like the animated tie-ins could be prime material for a Bomb of the Bin.
You may be right. I mean, I've seen them. I was not impressed by them at all. But I'm sure you're right.
Yeah. I was unimpressed by the lightsaber chainsaw. And how the girl tried... Dude, what got me the worst was when the girl tried to grab it to keep it from going through her, and all she did was mangle her hands, and then she had tears streaming down her face, and she realized she was about to die in pain. You know, it's the girl with the weird blue hair. She gets cut upwardly in half. You probably don't remember, but...
I don't.
Well, she acts all smug after feeling some natural remorse, but then one of the crew goes crazy and with that lightsaber chainsaw stabs her from behind. She tries to grab it to push it back, but all she does is mangle her fingers. And then she screams as she's cut in half vertically, I think it is. Like when you're cut in half, like top to bottom.
Right.
But getting off topic.
I mean, what else is new?
This guy really does this. Hey. This guy really does look like a Cuban Ben Affleck.
He does.
Instead of shutting down Blue Point, Herman Hulst should have been fired. Straight up. I bet you his salary is greater than everything else we've honestly ever seen. Instead of raising prices, they should stop doing all these live service games and wasting studios' times, making products that nobody's going to use, or a game of a service that's going to get shut down within 2 weeks. If Marathon does not hit the way it's supposed to, say goodbye to Bungie. If Fair Games doesn't hit the way it's supposed to, and honestly, I really don't think it will, say goodbye to that studio too. Over and over and over again. The gaming industry has lost sight of what made itself great in the first place. Hollow Knight, Expedition 33, Oblivion Remastered, all these games coming out that literally mop the floor with everything across the board, and yet still for some reason these companies feel like they are owed your money, when in reality they have to earn it, and it's going to keep happening, and the AAA industry is going to crumble under its own hubris and its own weight. Either by hook or by crook, they will sacrifice every dev studio, they will drop everything down the line, they will outsource everything, and they will screw you and then turn on and blame you for not giving them enough money because of it. When's it going to be enough? When is it going to be enough? I get called everything except for a child of God, like I said before. And it turns out the entire time, every single person celebrating this gaming industry, talking about how great it is, saying how good gaming's, it's the best place, it's the best time gaming's ever been under, has been lying to your face. We exposed Jeff Keighley's connection to Tencent the other day. We've talked about how the gaming industry is going the way it is. And even today, we're literally seeing how right now, gaming is losing its attention battle across everything else because they keep raising prices. They keep increasing the cost of their consoles. They keep trying to monetize you on every single basis because it's never enough for them.
Dear Discord, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard me, but I was just like, oh my god, Discord, fucking why?
Yes, please.
It sounded like Victor.
Go fuck. Either stop kicking him out, or just go fuck yourselves.
They say masturbation's a form of stress relief, so go fuck yourself and calm down.
What is that Schwarzenegger quote from the movie The Sixth Day, where he goes, "You should clone yourself so you could go fuck yourself."
Dude, I've used that insult against so many people. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, in other words.
And to answer Alex's question, when's it going to be enough? When the fucking industry crashes and it has to reset from square one. Because the thing is, every single time an entertainment industry starts getting like this, where it's where it's too inflated for its own good, the market it always hits a point where it just hard crashes, and the market has to correct itself. And sometimes it's sometimes it's in the blink of an eye. Sometimes it's a very slow, agonizing process where you just get an unceasing barrage of shit. But eventually this market is...
How well did that work out for them?
But eventually this market is going to correct itself. It had to correct itself in the 80s when the video game industry crashed in 82, 83-ish. And that was... There was like a... And there was that little gap between when the crash actually occurred and when Nintendo saved it with the NES. We've been living through a video game crash since... We've been going through a video game crash since 2008, 2009. It's just been much slower than the previous one. But we're in the middle of it, and when we eventually hit that breaking point where the crash becomes substantially more noticeable to the general public at large, it's going to be thermonuclear.
Yeah, eventually people are going to wake up.
And it'll probably take an even longer period for the market to correct itself, but it is going to correct itself because the market always does.
That's why Thanos' plan in the MCU was stupid, because it was just going to correct itself in like 50 years.
Yeah. Well, that was going to cancel itself out, more like.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Thanos wasn't a madman, he was just retarded.
Space Grimace wants to know your location.
And they're going to keep doing it until there's nothing left. All the games we could have had,
live action Grimace
we'll never get now, unless some scrappy indie team decides to make a spiritual successor on their own. And that, to me, is where gaming is truly going to live. Buckle up, boys. It's going to be a wild one. But you know what? I want to hear what you guys have to say about this in the comments section down below. Do you think PlayStation will in fact put all of its games day and date onto Steam and even other platforms? Or do you think they're going to keep sacrificing their titles to the actual pit of live service hell? I want to hear what you guys have to say. And speaking about what you have to say, here in fact is the comment of the day from yesterday's video. With Claudio Diaz 9752 saying this: never go full high guard.
Oof.
Well, Claudio, my boy, that sounds like exactly what's in fact happening with PlayStation and every other major gaming company that's AAA on the face of the earth. It's going to be wild, and when this crash happens, it's going to be crazy to see. But if you want to be in the comment of the day, go ahead and let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. If you want even more of this kind of content though, more PC port reviews, gaming news, Steam Deck videos, fanboy content, and even live streams every Saturday night, 8:45 p.m. Eastern, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 109K. If you want even more access though, like Discord and emotes during live streams, become a YouTube member. It's as low as $1. If you don't want to spend the buck though, don't sweat it. Just come on down Saturday nights, 8:45 p.m. Eastern, live right here on the channel as I wear a banana suit and get insulted by 800 people with AI TTS. Saturday nights, 8:45 p.m. Eastern, live right here on the channel. It's a hell of a show. You don't want to miss it. With all that being said, though, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a great one, and I'll see you gooners next time. Peace!
Brad.
Did I just hear you bust ass?
No.
I thought I heard a massive fart just now. Like about 30 seconds ago.
Well, my phone slid off the arm of the leather chair.
Sure.
No, I have it next to me now. Trust me, if I farted, you would know. I've been told that shit travels through phone speakers.
Alright, this is probably going to be the last one we do all the way. I am going to, just because this is almost 30 minutes long, I am going to play like the first couple minutes or so of the one that you sent me over Discord before we close out the stream, because I gotta start on dinner early tonight.
Yeah, that could be a nice preview for the next React stream.
Yeah, which works for me. But this is our first time featuring Life of Kai on the channel. And we're going to be doing... And apparently Kai has a reaction for us of a Cyrax video. So we're doing a reaction of a reaction. Reacception. Bwam!
Yeah, there's a reason they call Cyrax the Goblin of Ohio.
Ugh. At least he actually trimmed that fucking Chewbacca pube patch on his face. Trevor Phillips did a fusion dance with Bigfoot-looking ass.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all should go subscribe to Kai. He does daily streams and he plays Resident Evil, sometimes old school N64 Nintendo stuff.
Oh, so, and that's Life of Kai, K-Y.
Yep, he's based in Canada.
No jelly involved.
What?
I said no jelly involved.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not sorry for that, because that's funny as hell. At least to me it is.
It is funny as hell.
So,
without further ado, let's get into it.
Cyrax blames everyone but himself, because of course he does.
That's what a narcissist does.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Kai. Welcome to my channel, Life of Kai. Appreciate you for being here, really. I do. So my friend, Cyrax is still in hiding. So we're looking at old videos, and I found one today. Goblin Records recently uploaded it. A couple people have been talking about it, but I wanted to give my opinion on it, and this is Cyrax just showing us how hard he works. He works so hard. He works so hard, guys, for the fans. For the fans. Fuck you, Chance. Let's get right into this.
What up, Facebook? I know it's like 2 in the morning, but...
Go to bed!
You, Chance.
On some real quick.
Totally sludged.
Hey! Beef!
Yeah, he looks like he hasn't slept in 3 days.
Beef! I can hear you fumble fucking around in the background. Take your Ritalin.
Oh, well, my dad's also out here, and, you know, Beef wants to play. Yeah, he likes my dad more than me. Womp womp.
Right now, my cat's going through a phase where he likes my mom more than me.
Cats are assholes. I hate to say it, but it's true.
Yeah, well.
I've seen your cat make appearances.
Yeah.
And seems like a sweet cat, but I don't know. I don't know what's more bipolar, my ex or a cat.
I mean, that's true.
Wait, on some real quick.
He's totally sludged out in this video. He is totally dosed out on... Sally has definitely dosed him in this one.
That's how motherfucking hard I work every day.
Oh, he's gonna show us how hard he works, guys. The Akron Goblin, the guy who never ever leaves his attic, never does anything, never produces any music, never produces anything for you to see. The only thing this fucking guy does is go on live stream and say, for the last 7 years, Music Biz Marty's been bullying me. Fuck off, Chance. So show us, how hard have you been working? Oh, look at the teeth. Look at the teeth. This is from 2018. This is a few years ago, but the teeth, oh my god.
Like, I was studying...
Almost a decade ago.
Writing some lyrics.
Can you show it to us? Can you show us the lyrics?
And isn't this guy a registered sex offender?
I think so.
Mm.
I know he has been busted for for soliciting a minor. I don't know if he actually is on the Ohio registry or not. He probably is.
Well, either way, you. Just, ugh.
Either way, I can't imagine any woman who would willingly want to go with somebody who looks like Quasimodo's herniated nutsack.
Or your average pretty boy actor from the 90s did a fusion dance with Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
I mean, just Gollum in general.
I keep expecting him to take the popcorn trophy and saying, "You're sadly fucking mistaken." You remember when Gollum went on those awards and frickin' started cussing out Andy Serkis and also the audience?
No, I don't. I've never seen that video.
Well, apparently it was an actual bit from like an awards show like 20 plus years ago, or Gollum literally says, "Dobby likes me. Dobby is a bleeping bleep." And the circus says, "Calm down, Gollum," and Gollum calls him fat. Imagine getting your feelings hurt by a character you voiced.
That's just dumb and gimmicky. That was like when Beavis and Butthead crashed the Oscars.
Neil Patrick Harris and Benedict Cumberbatch.
Or when Letterman interviewed Beavis and Butthead. They actually animated Beavis and Butthead walking out to Letterman's stage and sitting down in those chairs.
I'm not surprised.
And then, yeah, they animated them. It was either the Oscars or the MTV Awards or the Kids' Choice Awards or something like that. So one of those retarded ass award shows that I never watch because they're all just one gargantuan industry circle jerk.
Sounds about right.
And I said it on.
I only watched the Super Bowl for the trailers, so.
I mean, the trailers you could just watch the day after. It's just like the Game Awards.
You overestimate my ability to wait.
Apparently I do.
It's all good nature.
Oh. It's like I said on... I think I said on yesterday's stream. If I wanted to watch a room full of rich weirdos 69ing each other, I'd just go watch Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh, goddamn.
I don't even like Stanley Kubrick outside of The Shining and Full Metal Jacket, because those are the only two Kubrick movies I've actually... Okay, that's not even true, because last month I watched a heist movie that he did in the 50s called The Killing, which I thought was just okay. I haven't seen any of his other movies, like Path to Glory, Spartacus, Lolita, 2001, Clockwork Orange, Barry Lyndon. I have not seen Eyes Wide Shut because I don't watch erotic films.
Me neither.
And I'm not watching Lolita because she's like 14, 15 years old. What the fuck?
Yeah, no.
She was 12 in the...
That's a no for me.
Yeah. She was also, by the way, she was 12 years old in the book. So it's like, what the fuck is even wrong with you?
Just,
What in the actual fuck? So.
No, you can't show Salinas because you're not doing anything. Hurry the hell up, Chance.
He can't hurry. His brain is on AOL dial-up. It's fucking... It takes like 20 minutes to buffer a 10-second video.
Does anyone even still use AOL dial-up?
AOL literally just shut down in September of last year.
Damn.
I don't know who was still using AOL up to 2025, because we had that shit in 2002. And it was not reliable back then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure dial-up went out with the 2000s.
Yeah, but apparently AOL was still running up until last year.
I mean, sometimes it's like we said earlier, don't milk it till it's dry.
I need to record the AOL the AOL connecting sound and just find one of Cyrax's old videos, and every time he has to pause to think about something, it just plays the dial-up sound. No, you know what?
Apparently he bricked another Xbox.
No, you know what we should do? We should go to Akron, Ohio, and just video record him walking around and put like Peanuts music in the background. Do 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 do.
I'll get in contact with Kai. We'll all meet in South Carolina, take a road trip.
Yeah, maybe draw a little dust cloud around him like that one kid.
My dad said, "Don't be picking on Pigpen." I told y'all he had a sense of humor.
Okay, that's good. That is rich.
Anyways.
Yeah. So I went over to the couch. Figured I'd be more comfortable. Be able to write more, but no, I fucking passed out.
Okay, I'll take care of that right now. Sleep. So.
No, he's got. I saw the side of his head. He's got mutton chops in this video.
That's depressing.
Bro, what in the 1975?
One time I had very brief side. Okay. I just discovered a package of moldy hot dog buns.
Ugh.
My fault. But it's funny. Back when I was about to graduate, my sister, well, I guess brother now, I don't know what to fucking call her. She said I had mutton chops, but they were very brief sideburns on the sides of my face.
Licking the shit.
In other words, she had no idea. She had no actual idea what mutton chops were. I mean, no offense to her, she did not.
Then again, I say what in the 1975? I have a mullet, so more like what in the. So you look at me in the camera here, and it's like what in the 1985?
Dude, I had a mullet in 5th grade. I don't want to hear it. All my old teachers still bring it up.
I mean, I had long hair past my shoulders my junior year.
See, I've never seen it past your shoulders in the time I've known you.
That's because I've only had it past my shoulders in my junior year. I went like a year and a half without getting my hair cut.
Get your head out of the fucking washing machine. If you want water, I'll give it to you in a second. I was talking to the dog.
Anyways.
He sticks his head in the washing machine to lick up the excess water, and it's like, you act like I don't give you water like 3 times a day.
Oh, dogs are special.
Anyway. Are you serious? Are you serious? There's only... I tell him all the time, there's only room for one slow one in this apartment, and that's me, motherfucker. Said with love. Anyway.
Yep.
Oh, look how hard I work, guys. Look how hard I work. I went to the couch to work, and then I fell asleep. Fuck off, Chance. You suck so hard. Damn it, Chance. What's up with these eyebrows? Good God.
That looked like a skateboard ramp I made in 5th grade.
I don't know. I want to know if this is lack of sleep, if he is exceptionally high, or if he just drank a 5th of vodka.
Yes.
Fair enough.
And I still passed out because I've been up for the last 24 to 48 hours.
I've been up for the last 24 to 48 hours. He's such a goblin, and he has no track of time whatsoever. It's always up to 7 years, Marty. It's always, I've called the cops 132 times. He can't count any higher than that. But I've been up for 24 to 48 hours. That's a pretty big difference, Chance. How do you not know which one you've been up for?
That's not to mention... What are you, pissing on live?
That's the sink, you sick fuck. I'm doing dishes.
Yeah, well, your well, apparently, I thought my mic, and I'm using a USB mic. That was like $25. I thought my mic had sensitivity issues.
Dude, my phone's microphone is more touchier than a freaking full party at Diddy's.
The thing is more hypersensitive than Adi Shankar.
put on the quiet setting. You happy?
Much. Thank you.
I can't believe you thought I would literally piss on.
What were you doing for that time, Chance?
If I was drunk, probably, but not when I'm sober.
I mean, why
and
not?
I'm not getting drunk any. I'm sorry, what?
I mean, why not? We were just roasting a guy who beat off on live.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna. Yeah, well. See, the most horrifying thing about that was he jumped right into the game about washing his damn hands. It's like, I understand needing to. I mean, damn, Phil. I mean, I completely understand wanting to perform self-maintenance to get through the day or night. But at least wash your hands before picking up that controller, bruh.
I don't think he even cleaned off after he finished.
Seriously, he spent 5 whole minutes not realizing he was live, beating off on camera. But thankfully, it was only showing his face.
Yes. Alright.
Honestly, I'm surprised with how stupid I am. I'm surprised I haven't made that mistake yet, or something of the sort.
Ugh. What were you doing for that time?
It's a joke.
Gooning the whole
Chris.
time?
Calm down.
Probably. What were you doing for that time, Chance? Gooning the whole time? Probably.
Wait, what?
I guess there's a gooning theme somewhere on this stream.
Dude, I was in the live chat of one of his streams last night, and we were talking about childhood crushes, and someone brought up Lola. Someone brought up Lola from Space Jam, and I said, dude, that's bestiality, and someone said that's goon. Hey, someone said something about the Gooner Police. Gooner Patrol.
Right. Anyways.
Hurry the hell up! Just woke up. Oh wow, I just woke up from my sleepy nap. I worked so hard for you guys.
Big day for the unemployed.
Still hasn't shown us anything about what Shut the hell up while I'm talking. He still hasn't shown us anything that he's produced. Ever.
Fucking hard at work for you guys.
Okay, show us. You've said it 4 times now. Show us how hard you work. Just being sleepy on camera.
I'm falling asleep doing this shit.
You said you just woke up. And also, falling asleep doing something doesn't necessarily mean you're working hard on it. It just means that it's the thing that you're doing before you fall asleep. Fuck off.
I wonder if his definition of just woke up is the meth wearing off.
And then, crashing for like 24 or 36 hours. Because, I don't know if you noticed, but when you take a hit of meth, you're up for days.
That would explain why he was up for so long.
It's like I said in a stream a few years ago. You want to know how Nancy and her friends could have beat Freddy? Just take a hit of meth while they came up with a plan.
Yeah. Ugh.
Or just keep taking meth and, But I tell you one thing. Freddy Krueger enters my dreams, it's going to leave him traumatized, not me.
So.
You need to get help, my boy. You can't go on like this. That's what Freddy's going to say when he sees inside my dreams.
And I thought I was fucked.
Hell, literally anyone who enters my dreams is going to need therapy. That's how traumatized I am.
So.
But anyway, this is a live stream, not a venting session, so let's go.
Yep.
What do you got?
God, there's a face only a mother could love.
Like, I don't think you guys
a totally blind mother
fully get just how hard I work.
It almost looks like his teeth are metallic in this video. It almost looks like the ring light is shining off his maw, and it looks like he's got metal teeth in this video.
I have this music for you guys.
Then produce something. Show us something. The only thing that I've ever heard from you, Chance, other than music covers that you just sing over, is Street Racing Scene. And it's god-awful. It's one of the worst songs ever made, ever.
Covers that he just sings over? So he does the Chris Chan method of doing music?
Dude, it's like when Daddy F5 tried to start a rapping career. It's like when Mike from Daddy F5 tried to start a rapping career on SoundCloud. And it's like, get off the internet, you dickhead.
I'm sorry, what?
Dude, Chris Chan literally just got kicked out of a Brony convention. Dressed as the White Ranger.
I mean, that doesn't exactly shock me.
You know, he is the most documented person on the internet. Stop licking the dishwasher. They should have named you Kevin because you're acting like Kevin from King of the Monsters. Stop. That's the less intelligent Ghidorah had. Everyone called him Kevin. Beef. Buddy. I'm on live.
Now I'm actually thinking about some of Chris Chan's covers, and it's genuinely bothering me. Let's move on.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Chris Chan.
Ever. Show us something, Chance. I think he's just banning people that are commenting on his live stream. He's just clicking them all off.
You know, doing music, like, this is how hard I fucking work for y'all.
Oh my god, it's like the 6th time he said it. And he hasn't shown anything. Yeah, he's definitely getting trolled in the comments, and he's deleting messages as we speak.
Believe it or not, dude, I did get rest, man. I fell asleep from, like...
Good God.
I want to say I waited after 6 till now.
Okay, so you said...
Are you sure you put it in quiet mode?
You know what, I'll just do this later. I thought it was quiet mode.
Oh.
Their minds are getting fucked by stupid in real time.
Sleep from 6 until 2. It's like a regular amount of sleep time. What? Chance, you've just gone to bed and woken up. That's all that's happened right now. That's all that's happened. I'm working so hard for you guys. Then show it, Chance. God.
Sorry, I got plenty of rest.
You got plenty of rest. But I work really hard for you guys.
This is how fucking hard I work for you guys every day.
Oh my god.
You got a bar? You want to have a shot? That's what he sounds like. That's literally what it sounds like.
Oh, Jesus.
How big was that blunt that you took a head off before you started this bullshit up?
Beef, I'm not going to tell you again. Go.
Animals have no sense of timing.
No, and having a clingy dog is not for the weak.
That is very true.
Shut the hell up with this.
Yeah, I fall asleep at random times. Writing.
You fall asleep at random times because Sally is dosing your coffee sludge. What are you talking about, Chance? Falling asleep at random times is either a medical problem or Sally is dosing you. Normal people don't just fall asleep at random times.
I'm doing shit for y'all.
No, you're not doing anything for anybody. Also, this could be like an album cover. It's so spooky. He's like a poltergeist.
He isn't wrong.
Found someone to be on the zombie cover for Resident Evil Requiem.
He didn't even have to get infected with the T virus to make it possible. He just is a natural zombie.
Although if he got stopped at a quarantine zone, they would say, "Yep, he's infected. Shoot him."
His saliva is a key ingredient for the C virus.
Oh God! God damn it, Chris!
Oh.
Ew,
Why do you do this
you
to
can
me?
hear him scratch.
Because it's funny.
Yeah, fuck you. Let's just move on.
And his skin too. Like if I scratch my skin, right, it doesn't sound like I'm scratching sandpaper that has chunks coming off of it. Ew.
So he bathes even less frequently than Asmongold.
Oh. Dude. Come on.
Oh, Jesus, Chance.
Oh.
Quite the jump scare. Oh, I'm so itchy, guys. I work so hard for you. I work
crazy,
so hard
man.
for you.
Like I said, like I'm not angry. I'm just like really disappointed.
Oh, Chance is disappointed. He's giving you the I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. What is the problem, Chance? What's the problem now? What are you disappointed about?
So you guys.
Hey, do you hear me?
What? You're disappointed in your fans, Chance? Well, God is disappointed in you. And more importantly, God is disappointed in your parents.
Just imagine that meme of God pointing a shotgun at the earth and saying, "Yeah, I've had enough of this bullshit. Goodbye."
I just picture the angel of death standing on a cloud with a rifle, like he's Golgo 13, and is just, "Come on, Cyrax! Come on, Cyrax! Damn it, Robert Duvall!"
Wait, what? You have to repeat that.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to get this dog on Ritalin.
I've been seeing something like about hemp drops for hyperactivity.
Oh, my dad just said hemp drops.
Whenever I record it, so waiting for my matrix right now.
Yeah. Hello?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Probably order them.
So.
Cattle prod.
So apparently we have two options to calm the dog down, either hemp drops or cattle prod.
I'd go with the hemp.
Yeah. Although I'm at least 85% sure my dad was joking.
Yeah, I'd definitely say so. So, as I was saying,
yeah.
What I was saying was, I don't even fucking remember now.
And that's my fault.
Yeah.
Womp womp, sorry.
Disappointed!
Whew.
Apparently the Discord app decided to shit itself.
Let's just move on.
that I share my stuff to, you guys don't end up sharing it.
Yeah, we don't share. Nobody shares it because you're a prolific internet predator, Chance, and you suck. Even if somebody had no idea who you were and they just listened to your music for the merit of listening to your music, they wouldn't share it because it's dog water. Stop itching yourself while you're on camera. Shut up! Quit itching yourself while you're on camera, Chance. It's so fucking gross.
Are you standing in a wind tunnel now?
No, the AC is going. Rundown apartment. It's hot as hell inside the apartments here in South Carolina, okay?
Okay, off-brand sound, Mr. Garrison sounding.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea what the hell you just said, but okay.
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 Oh wait, that's not Mr. Garrison. That's Mr. Garrison's the fruity one. I forget the other guy's name.
Alright, talking about the one that says cunt all the time.
I don't know about that. I just know he says okay a lot.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
a
know.
certified Brahma and a half.
I don't know. I don't watch South Park.
And now in that shot, Chance looked like a freaking, he looks like the lead singer of Creed did a fusion dance with Gollum now.
I mean, I feel like he looks like Gollum without having to do any fusion dance, period.
I mean, remember when we said Andrew Tate looks like Smeagol got his shit together, tried to join Jersey Shore, and then lost his shit again?
Not that one specifically, but I do know that I do remember saying that the first time I ever saw Tate, I thought it was an AI generated image of Gollum.
Like someone put in generative AI and said, generate what Gollum would look like if he tried to join Jersey Shore.
Yeah, an image of Gollum if he were a Vice City NPC.
God damn it.
A few seconds to at least share my stuff or buying
Nobody's going to share your stuff because you know what? A lot of people know who you are, Chance. And if I were to share your stuff and then if somebody was like, hey, did you know that person is a prolific internet predator? It would look terrible on your reputation, okay? Stop it, Chance. Stop it. Nobody's going to share your stuff. Nobody's going to buy your stuff because it sucks. Stop.
You know, it's sad.
Shave your neck. God, he's back to the ghoul camera.
He looks like those floating heads in the Bohemian Rhapsody video.
He looks like he's auditioning for an orb in a live-action movie of Devil May Cry.
Or he could be one of the lost souls in Doom.
Oh, god damn it. Just needs a little bit of fire. Just needs a little bit of fire. He could be in one. He actually does look like the Lost Souls from Doom 3.
Yeah, where the fuck is The Rock with a BFG when you need him?
I'm not supposed to drag through the hollow door.
Yep. Ugh.
Also, what irritates me the most is that one guy who, while he's standing there, shooting up the wall, and then all of a sudden, the frickin' imp grabs his ankles for the vent, and he just stands there and lets it drag him under. Like, he just looks like he accepts his fate.
Because they had to try and... I mean, they're already ripping off the movie Aliens. I guess they had to try and rip off Bill Paxton's death while they're at it.
And he doesn't look like, oh shit, until he's halfway through the vent and he's spitting up blood. All the while, freaking Reaper's sister is screaming, "No! I wanted to bone him when we got out of here."
That movie was such a misguided clusterfuck.
I still steal your bit. I can't believe it's not the T-virus.
That's exactly what it is. They wrote in a half-assed diet T virus where it's basically a man-made extra chromosome. I'm pretty sure the movie's writer has an extra chromosome, except he was born with it.
Yeah, Brad.
Anyways.
Chance, if you had talent, naturally people would share your stuff. Naturally. If you had stuff that people wanted to watch, if you had stuff that somebody said, you know what, I think this is pretty damn funny, I'm going to share. It would happen naturally, right? You don't need to ask people to share your stuff. Asking people to share stuff is always nice, you know? Like, share this video. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter in the big picture. Because if somebody wants to do it, they're going to do it. Chance, nobody wants to help you, okay? You're a goblin, first of all. Second of all, you're level 1 goblin. So it doesn't even matter in the big picture. Like, taking you out wouldn't grant a lot of XP or bounty. So there's not even any point. You're a level 1 attic goblin. Stop scratching. Listen how loud these scratches are. And again, this is what scratching normal skin sounds like. This is what he sounds like.
What the fuck?
I went out into the living room to grab my phone charger before going back into the bedroom. And my dad had his phone on the coffee table and his night shift alarm having to go off.
I was gonna say, quit playing with your cock on live.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah?
Keep your shoes on.
I'm in a live stream.
Alright.
And now the bastard wants out.
Isn't that always how it works?
And when he said, don't play with your cock on live, I heard my dad say from the living room, "Really?"
Yes.
I couldn't tell if he was saying that about the dog wanting to go out at an inconvenient time, or about what you just said.
I mean, yes, really, to both. I'm just gonna keep it running.
Do not touch that.
Good God, Chance.
That is an important
every
call.
day for you guys.
No, you don't. All you do is goon all day.
Get up there.
And argue with trolls. You don't do any work. I haven't seen a new music thing released from you since Street Racing Scene all the way back. Fuck. God, you're a goblin.
And I was gonna do a guitar style vocal cover show for you guys.
What on earth is a guitar style vocal cover show? What does that mean? A guitar style, so you're playing the guitar, vocal cover show. Does that mean that you're playing the music on the guitar, like the same notes as this? Fuck off, Chase. You don't know how to play the guitar and you don't know how to sing.
Since that's like really the only way I can perform any covers.
God, get some calamine lotion, Chance.
Better yet, take a fucking shower. Use some Irish Spring. I mean, yeah, I get it.
He's gonna need like a nuclear level style of whatever stink is off of him.
I'm convinced if they went to fumigate his house and they put a tarp and they do that gimmick where they put like the tarp with a big ass bubble around the house and just flood it with that noxious gas, it wouldn't affect him at all.
It might make him stronger or even mutate.
Uh-oh, that's all we need. Retard strength Cyrax.
That just makes me think of a meme someone sent me like 6 or 7 years ago. where basically said when someone was shooting up a school and they shot the autistic kid, but the tarred string made the bullet bounce off. It was a very fucked up meme. Okay, we don't joke about school shootings, but honestly, I feel like if I was in that situation and someone shot me, it would probably definitely bounce off with how stupid I am.
That is fucking hilarious.
Like when his fidget spinner breaks, so he starts spinning at 357.
Oh God!
Yeah, that triggered one of my sister's old classmates saying, she said, "I don't care if you're autistic, that's not funny." And it's like, it's funny as hell to me, and it's called dark humor, and it literally doesn't explicitly mention where he's spinning the gun.
Jesus.
But it was 2018 to 2019. Liberals were always finding whatever reason they could to bitch about whatever.
I mean, people just like to complain for the sake of complaining.
And like I said, I don't find school shooting jokes funny, but just I couldn't help but think, if I was in that situation and I got shot, it would probably definitely bounce off. Like tarred strength. I do have tarred strength.
Yeah. Now watch the cops show up at his doorstep. Suddenly, Chance's retard that retard ends up being Forrest Gump.
Had to piss off a track star in 2 seconds. Run, Forrest, run.
Oh.
You're gonna see a track star.
Oh.
And
nobody wants to see it.
Yeah, it's like 2 in the morning, everybody's asleep.
Oh yeah, like you give a shit, Chance. Like you care about waking up your elderly grandmother and Ed. You don't give a shit at all. You don't care. Chance, you don't care.
No, I was not planning on that.
Stop making it sound like you care. You're an awful human. Oh shit. You're not a human, you're a goblin.
I'd rather not planning on passing out like I did.
At 6 p.m.? Probably not. Sally was like, you know what? I've had enough. I need to get some good sleep. I want to have dinner with Ed, watch a movie, and go to bed. Let's bust out the lorazepam early, Ed. Let's get him at 6 p.m. so we'll have a nice night tonight. Chance, stop it.
That's just how hard I work.
You don't work hard, Chance. It's very obvious. You've never had a job once in your life. You're a year older than I am, and not once have you had a job in your life. I started working when I was 13 years old. Fuck off, Chance.
I would pay money to watch this walking 3-ring circus spend one day at my old factory job. Or spend one day as a movie theater usher like I did for 4.5 years. Or spend one day stocking shelves at my retail job.
Or do the job I was doing, my first job, which failed miserably, where I was a freaking janitor for a special need.
Just this guy has never understood. This guy doesn't know what hard work is. All he does is goon on Maine.
Just goon on. Will you get out of my way?
Yeah, all he does is goon on Maine and solicit minors.
You got nothing in our actor leg, and I
You'll have to repeat that last second.
Me or...
So many things fucking coming up, dude.
Yeah?
I had to take the dog outside. I had to now I gotta feed him, and the bag's not fucking cooperating. But I'm here. We can continue.
Okay.
There we go.
Like, you know.
Don't need out of the back.
No.
I bust my ass.
No, you don't.
Stuff for the fans.
Stop it. You
The
don't have
fans.
any fans. You don't have anybody. No fans. Nobody.
The only fans he has are the ceiling fans in his grandmother's house.
Yeah, I want to open up a store selling box fans and call it OnlyFans.
I should not have laughed as hard at that, because that's not really that funny, but it's just kind of... That's good.
Be alright.
I'm going to use that one.
Yeah, I stole it from wherever. I don't know where I got it from.
Okay, fair enough.
You have Sally. And Sally doesn't
Hey, there's
believe
no way in
you
hell
at
I
all.
made that up just now.
Fair enough.
It's nobody. You have Sally. And Sally doesn't believe in you at all. It's pretty shitty for your own grandmother, the only person who loves you in the whole world, to not even believe in your nonsense whatsoever.
Fucking everything tonight.
Fuck you. Fuck off.
Do you want to know something?
No!
Even if 1 out of 10 people listens to it and likes my music,
There's not a chance in hell that 1 in 10 people will like your music. I'll give you this chance. No matter what, people will like your music. Unfortunately, because music is like art, and art is subjective. There are going to be people that genuinely like Chance's music. You know, it's just how their brain was wired to like music. You know, there will be people like your music, Chance. A few people. Maybe 1 in every 10,000. 1 in every 10 people is 10% of the world, okay? Fuck off.
you know, that's all that matters.
Why do I suddenly feel compelled to make a video riffing on Chance's music?
Oh God, please no! Don't expose me to it. Because if it's a rip from you, I'm gonna have to watch it. But in the process, I'll be exposed. I'll be exposed to that freaking shit.
I'm sorry, you said you'll be exposed?
I'll be exposed. No, don't even. I'm not exposed to the music. Goddamn. Wrong context, jackass.
Still funny as hell.
Yeah, I guess.
No, it isn't what matters, Chance. You'll never make it in music. Just give up. Just give up. Chance the other day was talking about how he's like, you know what? Fuck a record label because they want you to, like, travel. They want to, like, send you on tour and tell you where you have to go and when. Fuck that. I don't want to do that. I want to travel where... Chance, you're gonna have to do that if you want to be a successful musician. You can't just go on tour whenever you feel like it. You can't just call up the club that night and be like, hey, listen, bitch, I'm coming in for a vocal covered guitar style show. Alright? Fuck off.
A Chance's idea of going on tour is probably just going down to the nearest street corner and then just failing miserably at playing his music there. That's his version of tour. It's just finding whatever the closest street corners he can manage to reach in Akron, Ohio.
Yeah.
This guy's idea of traveling is walking outside to the mailbox.
That reminds me, I gotta check mail.
Just like Chris Chan thinks standing up is exercise. That's not a joke either. He actually thinks that. He thinks playing Guitar Hero is equivalent to playing an actual guitar.
Okay, are you dumb, stupid, or retarded?
Oh. I have an Aqua Teen clip for just such an occasion.
Yeah, I know he's
Read from
autistic, but I'm
sheets.
autistic too, so I can say that shit.
Yep.
Read from sheets. I am Sofa King. Sofa King. We Todd Ed. We Todd Ed. Now repeat all very fast, please.
Dude. Dude.
Is that the whole thing? Just dude?
Where's my car?
D-O-O-D, dude. Yes, I know I just misspelled it. Fuck you.
Duty. Walking human turd.
That.
You don't want to be a musician, Chance.
really
You want
don't
to play pretend. You want to play pretend. That's it. And also, if you made money, you wouldn't know what to do with it. I might remind you guys that when Sally had a heart attack, Sally's his grandmother, who takes care of him. When she had not a heart attack, a little stroke, she had to go to the hospital. Chance stole her credit card while she was in the hospital and bought Fortnite skins. Like $1,700 worth of Fortnite skins. What a fucking guy.
You guys believe
Excuse me, why?
Who the fuck spends that much on Fortnite? Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's...
Are we saying that Chance has $1,700 worth of Fortnite skins?
I mean, that's $1,700 more than I would ever spend on Fortnite.
Dude, that makes me think of when on my birthday stream, we looked at that freaking video of Twitch fails, and one of them was a guy who got demolished by his mom on live for using her credit card and saying, pack your shit up, do it somewhere else. And you said valid crash out.
Yes.
Like, I was with the mom on that one.
Oh,
Fuck that
yeah.
guy.
Anybody with an IQ north of 70 would be with her on that one.
That's just Jesus.
I guess that kid and Chance did not graduate from the Quality Leering Center.
Yeah, you ever see those videos where it shows the kids stealing their parents' credit cards to buy stuff on Fortnite or Roblox, and then they end up regretting it severely in the end?
I can't watch those because they just piss me off.
I'm pretty sure half of them are staged anyway.
Anyways.
I mean, like, they spend that money to get a fake prank. Hey, you'd be surprised how much shit is staged on his website.
I mean, that's very true. That is very true. And that's one of the reasons I do what I can to not watch that kind of shit, because I can't vibe with rage bait. I just can't. I'm a big fan of Schadenfreude, but I'm not. But that kind of stuff just irritates me.
Fair enough.
So, moving on.
What a fucking guy.
You guys really understand just how hard I work on music.
You don't work
every
hard,
day.
Chance. You don't work hard at all.
Work on.
The only thing that you do is complain about bitches and bullying and William Glory Hole. For fuck's sake.
Creating this awesome brand of merch.
What brand of merch? What brand of merch? Do you know how hard it is to sell merch, Chance? Nobody wants to buy your merch at all.
For you guys to enjoy.
No. Stop it. It's hard to sell merch, okay? Even if you're a successful channel, it's hard to sell merch. Stop it, Chance. Nobody would ever buy a shirt that is put... Oh. Damn it!
Like...
Give it up.
Believe me, guys. I want to be able to give out stuff for free.
No, you don't.
I really do.
You don't want to give anything away.
But I can't until I can start making enough money.
You've never made money.
And getting out there enough to be able to do that.
You've never made money in your life.
And the only way I can do that
Stop
is
itching
if you guys
yourself.
start, you know, buying my music, sharing it around, getting other people.
Yeah, the only way that I'm going to start making money, you guys, it's not by getting a job. It's not by even getting, like, a paper route or going can collecting or anything like that. Fuck that. My idea on how I'm going to make money is you guys are going to send it to me. Just start buying my stuff, guys. Just buy all my merch, buy all of my music, and everything will be all good. Fuck off,
and help me, like, really...
So he's e-begging.
He really is DSP.
You know, I hate e-begging. I detest e-begging. Which is why I'm never going to attempt to make this online thing a full-time career. I can't stand people who have to whore themselves out.
Yeah, that's a no from me, dog.
Dude. People tune into... Nope, nobody wants to give money to you because that's like enabling an addict. It is enabling an addict because you are an addict.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
We grow my fan base.
No!
That's really the only way that will ever work.
No, Chance. The only thing that'll ever work is you getting a job.
I do depend on you guys.
Get a paper route.
And I wasn't trying to be a dick or anything, but...
You are a dick.
You know, when you go through that phase for so long...
Chance, you know what's definitely not going to help you sell your merchandise? Begging people to buy your merchandise. Please, guys, just buy my merchandise. Fuck off, Chance. Stop it. You're a grown goblin. You're probably like 7,000 years old in goblin years. That's why you look so elderly. Stop it.
Jesus!
Yeah, it tends to get under your skin.
Yeah, it gets under your skin, Chance. You get under everybody's skin. Nobody's gonna buy merchandise from a predator, okay?
No, it's not that's getting under your skin. That's just called a rash, because I'm assuming you just refuse to shower or bathe.
Yeah. Like that one kid who's pheromone maxing.
Oh God! Oh, I tried watching a video on that kid. I couldn't finish because he was making me want to throw up. Because I could just imagine the smell.
He made me want to find the tallest ladder at the store and use to hang myself.
Pheromone maxing.
That's not attracting females. It's scaring them away, you dumbass.
I just want to shove his face into a mountain of shit. And just be like, that's what you fucking smell like.
He'd probably like it, unfortunately.
Yeah, he might be into that. Ugh. Anyways.
Let's not forget about that jackass Nova Online.
No, God.
Yeah, no. Let's just move on.
Moving on.
Fuck it, moving on.
Wake up, Chance. Before you start a live stream, why don't you just wake up and have a shower for 5 seconds? You know, having a shower really, really does wake you up once you've gotten up. That's why a lot of people have showers in the morning. Okay? Start doing that. Hurry up.
You know, like I said, I'm not trying to be an ass.
Why is he so shiny?
I'm not trying to be rude, but I want you guys to just...
That's the grease on his unwashed skin. That's why he's so shiny.
Oh, Jesus.
Stan, just how
You are
much...
being an ass, and you are being rude. You can't tell people to buy your merch. You can say, hey guys, check out my merch. But you can't say, please buy my merch, I depend on you.
What?
Nothing. My screen shit itself, and I open up my YouTube notification and start playing full blast in my fucking face.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Dude, you're trying to swipe the notification off, and it just plays on its own. It's so fucking aggravating.
Especially when it's a YouTuber who has no ads. And they start all their intros like this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, fucking 2000, like, late 2000s, like 2007, 2008 YouTube vibes. You just click on a video, not expecting much, and you're just donkey punch with, hey, it's Fred!
More like, it's, okay, so it's like ear rape before your eyes and face.
Oh god, why does that make me wanna... I think Tubi has all 3 of the Fred movies right now, and I want to do a video on them.
Yeah, you'll have to leave me out of that.
I am going to leave you out of it. I'll probably do it after I finish my next playthrough. Which, I feel comfortable announcing it right now, because I'm in the last, 30 minutes of the game. Cover-based third-person shooter that was an N64 game but got ported to the PS2. I'm playing the PS2 version right now. It's called Win Back.
It looks like a frickin' Dead to Rights clone.
Not even close. No, it's a cover. Dead to Rights wasn't a cover-based shooter. It had cover-based shooting mechanics, but it was a Max Payne ripoff. Winback is like, let's take Metal Gear Solid, but we'll strip out the stealth mechanics, make it a third-person shooter, make the action reliant, make it cover-based shooting instead of just running around shooting at everything. And it won't be as cutscene heavy as Metal Gear Solid. But it'll do the covert action, the tactical action thing. If that makes any sense. The voice acting is fucking hilarious, too.
Are we talking about RD1? Are we talking about RD1 levels, or?
Pretty much.
Wow. What a mansion.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right.
Chris, stop
God,
it.
that was overacting at finest.
My favorite will always be in Chris's scenario when he starts laughing at the tyrant and Wesker's just like, Chris, stop it.
Yeah, his feelings were hurt.
He sounds like Chris just keeps pinching him. Stop it.
He looked like he sounded like Tommy McGuire shows up. Gonna cry?
Yes! Look at baby Marcus Jr. Gonna cry?
You can't kill Spider-Man with a bullet.
Oh.
Well, he probably could.
Anyways.
Fuck off, Chance.
You know, I depend on you guys not only buying my merchandise.
Nobody's ever bought your merchandise. You said the other day that you couldn't sell more than $15 worth. That's like 2 shirts. Fuck off, Chance. It was probably Sally anyway.
But also sharing it around and tagging me in these posts.
Nobody's gonna share you, and the only thing you're getting tagged in is the Akron Police Department posts. By me.
Success.
You're not a success. You'll never be a success.
If one of us fails, we all fail.
Ew.
If you guys don't share my stuff, I go nowhere.
Good. That's how it's gonna happen. And you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna sit there, Chance, and you're gonna be a lol cow for all of us, and that's it. Had enough of your nonsense.
You know, and I don't see my fans just as my fans. I see you guys as friends.
Chance. No. This is one of Chance's biggest problems in his whole fucking life. Everybody who slightly smiles at him, he thinks is his little brother or his big sister or somehow related. Chance, the people that watch you on YouTube are not your friends, okay? People can be fans of you, and that's wonderful, okay? I appreciate every single one of my fans. Ever since I started covering the Goblin, I've got a whole bunch of new fans, and it's wonderful. I love it. But they're not my friends, Chance. I'm not going to rely on these people for serious issues. I'm not going to call up random subscribers and ask them for a place to stay because CVG cut my internet out and I need to go online and yell at everybody, okay? These people are not your family. They're not your friends. They are viewers of your stuff. They watch you and they laugh at you and they don't have any good intentions for you. They are not your friends, okay? Stop it.
Emily.
God, you're
They're laughing at you, not with
friends.
You. No.
I mean, that would be applicable if he was actually laughing, but he's not.
Yeah, he ruined his own. He ruined his own life. Just.
I think I could plug his. I think I could plug his mouth with a boxing glove.
God damn it, Chris.
If somebody punched him hard enough in the face, I'm pretty sure that upper lip problem would be fixed.
Christian.
It could fix his overbite. Just saying.
Nope, I'm not gonna reply to that. I have limits. Okay, I have limits. It's funny, but I have limits.
I mean, the guy is into minors. There's no limits for me.
Fair enough. Yeah, fuck them.
Oh, they're not, okay? Stop it. You're better friends with your AI companion than you are with trolls online. And being best friends with your own trolls online is a hell that I wouldn't wish on anybody.
And I would do anything for you guys if you.
No, you wouldn't.
In the street, so why can't you do this? And you know,
so, I would do anything for you guys. Swallow your spittle first, Chance. Has Security Jake been over in this time? This is 2018, so for all we know, Security Jake is right off screen. Chance, nobody wants to share your stuff. It's not going to happen.
And then back and help me out. I don't understand.
Fuck you. God, he looks like a goblin.
Like, you know.
No!
Damn.
I depend on you guys.
Chance, you should depend on yourself.
So
and this goes out to everybody out there. Everybody should depend on themselves unless they have a serious handicap in which they need assistance. You know what I mean? Go and help yourself. I know somebody, one of my good viewers, I'm not going to say her name. She knows who I'm talking about. She's a wonderful person. She goes to Dayhab all the time. She's autistic. She goes through all of this stuff. And she's like one of my biggest heroes because of how active she is despite what she's dealt with. You know what I mean? Chance, you could be an inspiration if you weren't such a predator, okay? Fuck off.
You guys, I need your help.
No.
The only inspiration Chance is inspiring people to never be like him. That's the only way you should ever use him as inspiration. So,
I got no words for this shit.
Help yourself.
Start messaging me.
Chance, once you start helping yourself, then people might start donating. I mean, you've dug yourself in such a deep grave here on YouTube and on social media that anybody who does 2 seconds of research on you won't want to help you at all. But if you started to show people that, hey, I actually am trying. I actually go out scrapping for 4 hours a day, and you know, here's photos of it, or here's a vlog. I'm always making content. I'm such a content creator. You know what would put you on the map, Chance? A fucking you. Everybody's always talking about the Homeless Arc vlog. Why don't you take it into your own hands and start the Chance Wilkins starts to better himself and gets a paper route arc, you know what I mean? Why don't you start that arc? But you won't, because you're a goblin.
Message me for links. Ask me for links.
No!
Ask someone.
If you help yourself, Chance, people will be more inclined to help you. That's why people donate to charities, and they don't like donating to homeless people begging on the street. Like, people like to donate money. Donating money is a really nice thing to do, depending on where that money is going and what it's being used for, right? But that's the point. People like donating because they know that, hey, my money is going to something positive, or it's going to help one of my favorite creators actually make content. The only thing that money going to you would go to is sludge juice and Fortnite skins. So why would anybody want to donate to you? Chance, you got $700 in December. Did you give a single penny of it to Sally? No, you didn't. You bought Fortnite skins and an Xbox. Fuck you.
Hey, who you know.
As long as this channel is active, I will never beg for channel memberships. I will never beg for super chats on stream. You know why? Do you want to know why, Chance?
I don't know.
Because I actually have a fucking job. And I don't make excuses for myself. You absolute scrotum.
The absolute scrotum.
Yep. Bringing it back to earlier when I called him, when I said he looks like Quasimodo's herniated nutsack.
Wait, what did I just say?
You just repeated when I called him an absolute scrotum.
Oh, yeah. Anxiety pills wearing off.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Knows me. And tell them to ask me if you have to. I don't care. I'll do it.
You're a horrible human.
I'll send it to him.
Oh, I keep calling him a human because it's still hard for me to accept that there are goblins on this world. I've only been covering Chance on the channel now for like 2 months. Don't worry, guys. That Freudian slip will go away. He definitely is a goblin. Don't let my previous vocals be proving you wrong.
But please, guys, I need your help.
Chance, I have a challenge for you. I have a way for you to make $100, okay? If you see this video, okay, video yourself brushing your teeth for 2.5 minutes with 3 cycles of rinsing, all right? Do that, and I will send you $100, all right? Fuck off. I would never send you $100. I would never send you money, Chance. Kiss my ass. All right? I will make more money, Chance, off of this single video than you have ever made in your entire music career. How does that make you feel, Chance? How does that make you feel, you goblin? All right.
And on you.
No, stop depending on other people. Stop it. People don't like to help goblins, okay? Stop it. Guys, thank you so much. That's going to be it for that video. I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that. Hey, guys, drop me a comment. Let's talk about what is going on in the comments. You guys are really, really funny. You guys leave me some really funny messages. I love responding to them. I also get lots of hate comments, so that's always fun to read over. Keep sending those, too. Guys, I love following around this goblin. He's like a, you know what it's like? It's like back in the 90s when Jerry Springer was on TV. It was like if you could bring a camera home with those Jerry Springer contestants, you know, see what they're like back at the trailer park and like in their own habitat. It's wild. It's wild. As I said before, I've had a lot of fun covering the Goblin. I've met a ton of really, really nice people. I want to give a shout out to Eric Savage and Dr. Root. You guys make great content. To all the commentary guys, you guys all rock. I appreciate you. Have a really nice day. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Oh god, I don't even want to think about what it would be like if Chance went on Jerry Springer.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
Oh god, if he went on Steve Wilkos, Steve would tear him apart. But, so this wound up running a little bit longer than I intended to. So, I know I said I was gonna, if we had time, I was gonna play a couple minutes of the one that Kaysen sent me as a teaser for next time on the stream. Think I can only manage... I'm just going to...
It's literally just the first... literally just the first clip, and it's just a slap.
Cheating on an air mattress. Woo!
No. Look at this.
Alright. Good enough.
And that's your preview for what we're starting up with next time.
Alright, that's good to know. Because...
Dude, do you see he was holding a machete?
I did not see that, actually, but... With that being said, this ran a little bit longer than I had anticipated, so I've got to get started on making dinner. I don't know what I'm making yet, but I'll figure it out. I appreciate everyone who stopped on by. Kaysen for suggesting the Life of Kai video.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Yeah, but I gotta dip out. But look for the win-back playthrough coming soon. I just need to get through the last 30 minutes of the game, and we'll be good. Hopefully, I'll have the video up sometime next week. That's the deadline I'm giving for myself, is next week. Until then, I will catch you guys later.